You back to you. Proudly founded by Premier Physicians in partnership with Hoag. Learn more at HoagOrthopedicInstitute.com.
Hey, everybody, it's Cappy here, and I want to talk to you about Prize Picks. You know, you can win up to 100 times your money on Prize Picks with as little as 4 correct picks. Imagine turning $10 into $1,000, and signing up today is going to get you $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Listen to these plays. Caleb Williams passing yards gets you 1 win on Prize Picks every week in September. That's it. So is Caleb Williams going to pass for more than a yard? I think so. And that's all it's going to take. Every weekend in September, 4 weeks of free W's. Don't miss the deal on Prize Picks, because when it's gone in September, it's over. Prize Picks is the best way to win real money this football season. Download the Prize Picks app. Use my code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y. Download Prize Picks. Use the code CAPPY, and they're going to match your first deposit 100% up to $100. Let's all win together on Prize Picks.
Texting enrolls you in recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Leaving for the gym so early?
I'm ready to go.
Since you started taking Nugenix Total T, you've been acting like when we met in our 20s.
I feel like myself again. Lower testosterone after turning 40 slowed me down. Nugenix Total T has been a game changer for me.
What is it about Nugenix Total T that's different?
It's a key ingredient called Tesnor. It boosts free and total testosterone to help you get back the drive and energy from your youth. Total T is backed by 5 clinical studies.
I've seen the huge difference it's made for you in the gym, at work, and in the bedroom.
I'm so glad I sent them a text for my complimentary bottle. Text HATCH to 42424 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T. Nugenix is the #1 selling testosterone-boosting brand at GNC and Walmart. Do it now, and we'll also send you a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever. Absolutely free. Text HATCH to 42424. That's HATCH to 42424. Products and statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or illness.
ESPN 710, Los Angeles Sports.
And it is the biggest show on the radio. Mason and Ireland is on for your Wednesday afternoon.
I don't know where these sounds are coming from. Everybody's on my nerves today. Everybody's on my nerves.
Are you going to sit there and just take it?
Let's get to it. Your Wednesday afternoon. Mason and Ireland right now.
Good afternoon. So, DeMarco's in again today. It was going to be Momo, and then I was like, no, let's get DeMarco.
We don't want Momo. We want DeMarco.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, yesterday went so good, let's bring DeMarco back again.
That's not what happened.
We're going to have 3 days in a row with DeMarco.
Yeah,
it's fun stuff. Awesome.
His part-time job, by the way, is Stetson Bennett's press agent.
Oh, you stop. Oh, my God. I will die alone on that hill.
You will.
You will be alone on that hill.
I cannot wait for Saturday.
You and Stetson.
Make you all eat your words. Come on.
So,
it's only 3 interceptions on Saturday?
Come on. He's going to win the game again. Come on.
Okay. Yeah, because winning
matters.
Winning
matters. It does.
It matters.
You play to win the game.
Somebody yesterday tweeted, and they're right, it's definitely the dog days of summer when you're arguing about Stetson Bennett.
True. Don't you love preseason?
100%.
Come
100%
on.
true. So, interestingly, on this date in 2016,
what date is it?
2016, I was at the Olympics
August
in Rio.
14th.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was in the stadium when Usain Bolt won the gold medal for the 3rd consecutive time in the 100 meters. And it was one of the coolest things I've ever been there for.
When he blew away the field again?
That's when he blew away the field. Yes.
Is that when he got the world record?
Yes.
I bet that was cool.
It's like
it was incredible.
5.68 or something crazy like that.
Yeah. The amazing thing is, when the 100 meters is about to happen, you've got a stadium full of people, and it's dead silent.
Yeah.
And there's something about that, having, 40,000, 50,000 people, and nothing, not a sound.
Did your stomach not up when they said set?
Yes.
Yes. And then kaboom.
I'm always afraid for the person that's going to false start, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I would definitely be the false start guy.
You think so?
I would.
Yeah.
I'd be like, we did that here when we did this little
you
race.
You were racing down the hallway, and you false started on.
False started, yeah.
He said, by the way, I think it was Parker. He goes, I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah.
He goes 3, and he just took off.
Yeah, I wanted to get a little head start.
I had the encroachment virus. It just.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, something about it. It just happened.
By the way,
that must have been cool, though, to see him run.
It was amazing. And the thing I loved about him, and I'm sure he's still like this, he was the most gregarious animated. He wanted to talk to every single reporter for as long as we wanted to talk.
Not standoffish.
Because he
Cool.
knew that
Yeah.
that was like his big star moment, and he enjoyed it. He savored it. He had fun with it.
Isn't that how like 100-meter guys just are? You have
Some
to be
are
flamboyant. You have to be
jerks.
big. You have to be,
Some are jerks.
like Noah Lyles is very loud. He's
a lot of swagger.
A lot of swagger. Yeah, Usain Bolt seemed to be that same way. That's just that
Michael
that
Johnson
style.
was kind of standoffish,
Yeah.
but he
Oh, was
wasn't
he?
being a jerk. He was just into what he was doing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like he was really focused
with the gold cleats.
Yeah, I mean you've been locked in before, right?
Yeah.
And it's not he's a jerk. It's just you're in his space. It's weird.
So
yeah.
I came across this note in Botswana. What were the odds that I would mention Botswana? Right
That
off
was
the
not
top?
what I thought
Yeah,
about.
Not
today
on the
was
bingo card.
Botswana.
So a guy named Letsi Tobogo won the first ever gold medal for Botswana, and 20,000 people showed up at a stadium
Wow,
to
that's cool.
greet him, which I
Wow.
think is super cool.
That is cool. What was the medal? Do you know?
It was a track and field medal.
Their
Let me
first
see.
medal ever? Is
First-
this the
first gold
discus
medal
guy?
ever.
It was a 100-meter sprinter.
No,
Oh, no.
I don't think
No,
so.
it couldn't
Was
have
it?
been a
Is this the
100-meter.
discus thrower?
No. It was definitely track and field.
It was
I remember
definitely track
watching
and
it in
field. Yeah.
Botswana. How did that happen?
Yeah, that's a disc. I
Men's
think
200-meter.
Oh, wow.
yeah, it was. It was a 200.
Right,
Yeah.
because
awesome.
Noah Lyles lost.
Right.
Yeah.
Noah Lyles took the bronze, and this guy took the
20,000 people all
20,000
shouting your
people.
name.
The thing I remember very clearly about this is that in the Czech Republic won the gold medal in hockey in 2002. These Olympics somehow blend together. But in the middle of the Olympics, the Czech, and remember, this was the year they had all the pros were there, right? So the NHL shut down, and every professional hockey player that wanted to was in the Olympics. And so in the middle of the Olympics, the Czech Republic won the gold medal. They flew to Prague. They were met by 100,000 fans. Then they flew back for the closing ceremony.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's
it was
rock and roll.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Dominik Hasek was the goalie. He was incredible.
The Dominator.
He was
He
amazing.
proverbially stood on his head, or all that stuff.
It's such a great way
stood
to
on
put
his
goalies.
head.
Yes.
Yeah.
Last of the butterflies. Yeah.
So,
We saw Jonathan Quick do it twice for
Yeah.
his Stanley Cup.
So Dodgers are on a roll now, huh? Now we're
Feeling
talking.
good,
Now
right?
we're talking.
It's all Mookie Betts, too, right? As soon as Mookie Betts came back, it just feels
It
different.
feels better.
Could be.
It feels, yeah.
You feel complete.
Yeah.
You feel comfortable in the outfield.
Yeah.
You feel comfortable in the lineup. It just changes everything.
And last night, they got a great performance from a guy who you say is being sent down or has been sent down?
No, you're talking about Landon Knack?
Landon Knack?
Yeah, Landon Knack was sent down so that Walker Buehler could pitch tonight.
Oh, right. Walker Buehler tonight. We'll see what we get with Walker Buehler.
Yeah, but it's Gavin Stone last night. That was, to me at least, Gavin Stone needed that start last night.
Best start in a while, yeah.
He needed to have a good start. Otherwise, you're starting to talk about, like, if he gives up 3-4 runs again and it doesn't look good like it hasn't for the last month, you might start thinking about an IL stint or something along those lines. But he was great last night.
And Landon Knack was a 4-inning save, was terrific last night, saved the bullpen. It was a really, really important performance for him. And by the way, the Diamondbacks have won 9 of 10. The Padres have won 9 of 10. Dodgers still only have a 3.5 game lead on those two teams. And those two teams are getting close to having the second best record in Major League Baseball?
Not
Major
only
League
are you
Baseball.
playing
In Major
well,
League Baseball?
you must be playing well right now.
And, you got to look at it and say, well, at some point the Dodgers are going to play either the Diamondbacks or the Padres. And those matchups have been tough the last couple of years.
The top 3 teams since the All-Star break have been the Diamondbacks, then the Padres, then the Dodgers. The NL West is the toughest division in all of baseball now.
Yes.
Because even the Giants are 500, and they're right behind the Braves
Yeah,
for
the Giants are right
a wild
there.
card spot.
Sure,
You can have all 3 wild card spots come from the NL West.
Possible.
Dang.
Yeah. It's a very, very tough division. All right, so we got all that going on today, and I wanted to coming up, this Warren Sapp thing. Warren
Best
Sapp
defensive tackle.
is a coach at CU with Deion Sanders, and he said something stupid. And plus, Deion's just out of control. I got some more stuff on that, too.
No.
Yeah, more coming up. In the meantime, my favorite place to play poker is Commerce Casino. I love my Sunday mornings at the Commerce. This is the only place I play poker. Largest poker room in the world. best poker action by far in Southern California, and there's always a seat for you at the Commerce, maybe even next to me, likely on Sunday mornings. This year, Commerce Casino going to pay out $20 million in jackpots. They are located 6131 Telegraph Road in Commerce. By the way, my mom and not stepdad Leo stayed at the hotel. It is absolutely beautiful. I walked up and played in a tournament on Sunday morning. There are always daily tournaments. There's great food. There's terrific staff. I'm telling you, Commerce is where you want to be. For more information and a calendar of events, visit commercecasino.com. That's commercecasino.com, and I will see you at the Commerce. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Hey,
Starting
ESPN
Monday,
LA
September
listeners,
9th.
it's John Ireland. You want to play golf with me and corporate Greg Bergman? You can, thanks to Terranea. If you listen to the show, you know Terranea is my favorite place in the world. It's like going to Hawaii without getting on a plane. Well, you can play golf with Bergman and I at the links at Terranea, and then we'll buy you lunch. Here's how you win. Send a video of your golf swing to @ESPN Los Angeles on Instagram or on Twitter. We'll take a look at your golf swing. If you impress us, you'll be playing golf at Terranea with me and Bergman, and then we'll buy you lunch. And you can eat, all you can drink. We don't care. We're not paying.
Vehicle, running or not. Call 1-800-294-0222. We guarantee that you will receive the maximum tax deduction. We provide fast, free pickup with 24-hour response. Call 1-800-294-0222. Find the Children provides crucial resources to help find missing children and educational materials to teach kids how to recognize and avoid predators. Our recovery programs have a proven track record of reuniting kids with their families. It's time to act. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Help us build a world where every child is safe. Pick up the phone and call 1-800-294-0222. Together, we can bring these kids home safely. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
It is Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN. Don't get it twisted, yo. The most downloaded sports radio show in Los Angeles. The podcast, that is.
Mason and Ireland, the #1 most downloaded sports podcast in Los Angeles. The #1 most downloaded sports podcast in Los Angeles. And we thank all of our podcast listeners for that.
If you ever miss a moment, get your fill anytime. Just search Mason and Ireland wherever you get your podcast.
Little Imagine Dragons. This, at one point, was the #1 most downloaded song in history. Yeah,
in history?
In
Was
history,
it really?
yeah.
LeBron had
I'm
a
sure it's
commercial.
been passed by now.
Probably.
Remember LeBron's commercial with this song?
Oh,
He
yeah.
had the
Yeah.
earphones in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, this is a very popular song.
No, you were doing the drums.
I used to play drums a long time
Did
ago.
you really?
Yeah, a long time ago, and then football took over. But yeah, everybody in my neighborhood had a band. I thought I told you guys this.
No.
The singer of Green Day.
Billy Joe Armstrong.
His mom worked 2 miles away at this. I think she's still at the same diner.
Is that right?
Yeah, we had Hammer was not that far from us. We knew him. So like lots of musicians, everybody was into music
Oh, wow.
when I
And
was growing up.
so what was your drumming career like?
I had a band, I had a rock band for like two or 3 years.
What was it called?
Oh, yeah, this is going to be good.
Okay, wait. Okay.
Bill it far.
So hold on. Wait. We had a real talented musician. His name is Scott Morris.
Okay.
Great guitar. He had a Les Paul before I even
Okay.
knew what Les Paul was.
Nice.
So he was the band.
Yeah.
And he was great. So we had a rock theme, and we said, let's go with the snake theme, and we came up with ASP.
ASP?
ASP.
Like a snake? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's ASP?
ASP. ASP. Yeah.
Were you trying to do like a play on words for ass and went with ass?
Whenever you say it, it would sound like ass.
See, this is 8th, 9th, 10th grade, and that's how...
You're like, haha, that's so funny.
The band died very quickly.
Yeah.
Right. Yes.
You could have twisted on that a little bit, like badass.
Nope.
Yeah,
Asp.
badass.
Yeah.
Oh, see, that would have been a good name.
We actually had one song, and the guy's mom... We're in his garage, and she didn't like the words. She thought they were like satanic, and she ran us out of the garage. And so that was the end of our practice space.
So wait, you had a band, but you only had one song.
Yes, we did covers. Everybody did covers.
Oh, you did covers.
We did a lot of covers.
But
so
you
like
made your
rock,
own.
we did a lot of rock covers.
What was your one original song?
We called it What because we couldn't name it.
Oh, nice.
I kid you not.
Very
we called it
organized
What, but we couldn't name it.
Like
It was
a
crazy.
great
But
band.
yeah, just old school. But everybody had a
Is
band.
there a recording of it anywhere?
On the old, what do you call those things? Cassettes?
Cassettes.
I bet Scott still has them. He's the only real musician. He's still playing.
Imagine if we premiered
It's so
the
bad.
latest from Asp.
It's so bad. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
So bad.
Do you keep in touch with Scott?
Via Facebook. He's
Via
still
Facebook.
teaching.
Go on Facebook and see if he can get you the song.
No.
See if
I
want to hear.
No.
I want to hear the latest from Asp.
And I want to hear your drum skills.
No. Oh my God.
Yeah. No, seriously, you should do it. This is great. This is a
Oh,
great
no.
bit.
Go on Facebook.
No,
Go
I
on
wanted
Facebook.
to
Go on
let it
Facebook right
die.
now.
It's
No,
gone.
no,
I don't even want to bring it
deaths.
up. Asp. That was the band.
Come on.
Yes.
Asp.
Yeah.
What's
Can you
Scott's
tell me
last
his
name?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, what's
I'll
Scott's
find
last
him.
name again?
I'm not telling you anymore.
Scott Morris.
I'll get it out.
You will
Scott
not
Morrissey.
do this, will you?
Brian, he said the name at the beginning of
You
the
better
segment.
not sell me out.
Scott
Find
something
that.
or other.
Yeah, find
we
that
will
Scott.
Find him. And be like, hey, we're
No.
buddies with DeMarco Farr.
Then
Run the
Laura
tape.
is going to
This is
look
terrible.
into it,
Yes.
and we will wind
Find it.
up
One of the
I'm not
worst
kidding.
moments of
breaking
my
the
life.
new song from Asp.
This is
Do
why
I need to
became
go to your
violent.
brother, DeMarco?
No.
Oh, do it. Do it.
They hated the
just ask for the
band.
name.
They hated my friends. They used to scare them when they came over. That's why we had to go to Joe's house to practice.
Oh, Joe.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Oh, Joe.
Yes.
So now we got Scott and Joe.
We're having Asp practice over at Joe's house.
Do you still have drumsticks?
Yeah.
They carry around. Bring them in. Play a little drum.
Yeah, play
I
a little
do.
drum.
Yeah, love the
You're in
drums.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bring them
Anyway, go
tomorrow.
ahead. Yeah.
All right. Anyway, go ahead. I want
Real
to
stuff
change
now.
the subject. Let's get rid of the Asp talk. Okay.
Asp talk is fun, though.
Asp talk. So Deion Sanders, there's all this stuff now about Colorado football, and there is a report from CBS last week that there have been guns and fights and all kinds of stuff in that Colorado Buffalo locker room. And this week, I don't know what's going on. Last week, Deion blew up at a reporter from CBS. This week, he went at Sean Keeler, who is a columnist for the Denver Post. Listen to this.
Coach Sean Keeler, the Denver Post. Happy summer, my man.
You don't like us, man. Why do you do this to yourself?
Come on.
You don't like us.
Mark likes me, by the way.
Huh?
Yeah. Mark said he likes me.
No,
so
but
that's
you
one.
you don't. Why do you
That's
do
one.
this, though?
No, sorry. Two-parter if I could.
No, I'm serious.
Football
Why do
question.
you do this? Like, you know you don't. Like, why do you do
No,
this?
it's not about that. Football question. Football
No,
question.
why do you do this? Like, it would be hard for me to really engage in someone I don't like or something I don't like. I'm just asking why. Like, why?
Gotta pay
What
the bills,
did I
Coach.
do?
You didn't do anything. It's not about that. But this
But
is a football
why?
question.
I'm asking you why.
Yeah, you can answer, but that's
Okay,
not
answer
germane
me.
to this.
What?
Yeah.
Because you want me to answer you. So can
Yeah,
you
okay, that's fine. That's fair.
Why?
Why? Because I have
Give me
questions.
your why.
What's your why? What do you want to know?
Why do you always on attack? Like, what did we do?
Where am I on attack today? Where am I on attack?
Yeah, I'm not gonna give you opportunities to be on attack. But I'm asking you why. Like, what does it do for you? Like, what happened?
It's not about me.
But what happened to get you like this?
It's a good question.
No, I'm serious. Because I want to help. No, I'm serious. I want to help. Because it's not normal.
We can talk about that.
Okay, now what is the upside of Deion Sanders engaging with reporters like this?
Zero.
Yes.
None. What's his name? Oh my God, help me. UCLA head coach.
Right now?
Deshaun Foster?
Deshaun Foster when he froze. See,
Yeah.
that was funny.
We're
This
in
is-
LA.
This is bad.
This is uncomfortable.
We are in LA, by the way.
Right.
Yeah.
We're in LA.
We are in LA.
Yeah.
With USC.
Right.
Yeah.
See, that was embarrassing funny. This is bad.
Yeah,
you can't do this.
There's no upside to engaging in a with a reporter.
You can't win
in this way. You cannot possibly win. This, by the way, is a columnist. What Deion actually did, and I haven't read the column, but I'm sure Sean Killer turned this into a column. This confrontation with Deion. Why do it unless it's all just coming apart?
So it could be that, but also this is like Bill Plaschke. He writes stuff that he just goes off the top.
Sure.
Dylan Hernandez does the exact same thing. He writes columns from what he wants to talk about. So
yeah.
No matter what, that's their job. Their job is to find the smallest things that are wrong with you and your program, and he's going to ask those types of questions.
I mean, it sounds like
you can't get upset about it.
He doesn't like Deion. I mean, it's obvious. And, I mean, guys can have a slant. You know that. I don't know what the guy wrote. Do you know what he wrote about Deion? Like, why? Because, dude, people hate, like, what's his name? Skip Bayless hates LeBron. And LeBron could ask the same question. Why?
Right, true.
What do you get from this? I don't get
what's interesting about that is, what do you get from this is the interesting question. He gets his paycheck. That's what he gets from this.
Okay.
And he gets your reaction that you just gave him.
And he gets the reaction, and he gets a new column.
That would be a great response to Deion saying, what do you get out of this? If he said, I get a paycheck, I bet Deion would go, oh, I understand.
I understand that.
Right.
Yeah.
See, but why, if you hate a guy so much, why do you come here and try to talk to me? I think that's what he meant. But either way, that's not a conversation to have in a press conference.
Not at all.
Just pull him off to the side after and be like, dude, what are you doing?
What's the point? What are you writing here?
Well, I mean, you guys have read some columns that
They
go
were
after
4-8
people.
last
I
year.
mean, but like, who smashed Chris smashing Dave Roberts, right?
Sure.
What can you really ask him after that?
Oh,
Who asked Chris or asked Dave?
What could Chris ask Dave Roberts after that?
Oh, Chris is not eligible to talk to Dave Roberts.
But I'm just saying, right?
But he would have to go.
But if every column is an attack piece, like, why are you here?
Well,
you
we
hate
don't
me.
know that every column is an attack
Right.
piece.
I don't know the guy.
And by the way, the program is, I mean, guns and fights and all this stuff. The program is I think, in some trouble. I'd be shocked if Deion's back next year.
Do they have a shot this year?
No.
That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at their schedule.
So last year they were 4-8. Didn't they start the year 3-0 and then went to 4-8?
Right. And by the way, and the team that we got all excited about, they beat TCU, which was a big deal, right?
They were mid. Yeah.
TCU finished 5-7.
North
So even
Dakota
their
State,
impressive
Nebraska.
win turned out to not be impressive.
I mean, USC, which did not turn out to be impressive, went all the way to the end with Colorado.
Yeah.
You're coming off a bad year where you're 1-8 in conference, and then so you're going to have questions.
I can predict. Okay, so Colorado versus North Dakota State.
That's a win.
Okay.
Yeah.
Versus Nebraska.
Nebraska
Matt
hasn't
Rule,
been good.
give me Matt Rule.
Okay.
I'll take Colorado.
1-1. And then you play Colorado State, who's been saying they own the state. What if you lose the rivalry game? And not just lose, you lose bad.
Yeah.
That might be your best way out if you're Colorado.
So when I was there, they lost to Colorado State. Like
See?
that is a thing that happens. That is an actual rivalry
That can happen.
that can go either way.
That would be embarrassing.
5
Baylor?
of their last 7 games are against ranked teams.
That's what
Currently.
Yes.
Yeah.
I could see Colorado getting real nervous after this, and then the Warren Sapp stuff on top of it.
Okay, so the Warren Sapp. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, so you made the best point of it, that it's all falling apart for Deion. This is now you're coming to a point where if he doesn't win this year, is he even back
That's what I
next
mean.
year? This is a breaking
You
point
can
for
win
him.
your way out of this. I don't know if you can.
And by going after a reporter like that, you're showing your
Plus,
stripes.
his kids are moving on. I mean,
Yeah.
this is.
Well, wait. Remember, one of the best sound bites in college football history was it Mike Gundy? I'm a man, I'm 40.
I'm a man, I'm 40.
He won his
Come
way out of
after
that.
me.
Right, keep
Come after
winning.
me.
You got to give us 10 wins.
So Warren
That's not
Sapp, who is is he the DC or is he
He's the defensive line coach.
Okay.
Yes.
So he was asked about his defensive line. And remember, this in the context of the story that came out that suggested or reported that there were guns floating around the locker room, all this stuff. Listen to the way Warren Sapp describes his defensive front.
I wouldn't single out one guy because we're a pack. You know, my five ends on a 2-lane highway. That's nice and good. And then with the last 2 tackles with Buell and the young fella, we'll be 6 deep. You know, because Shane and Big Boy, 90 Deuce, Barnes, and then we got Kadoji in there, and then working with Buell, and then one more. Who am I forgetting? TC and the other kid. Yeah, I mean, we just mixing and matching them. We got bullets. You get shot with a 38 or a 9mm, you pick it.
He just ran out of cliches.
Wow.
Oh, my God, Warren. What are you doing?
Wow.
He ran out of cliches. He was stumbling over names of his own guys. He got nervous, and he ran out of cliches, and that's what came up.
Boy,
But that's... Dang, Warren, what are you doing?
In the context of what's going on, my God.
Oh my God.
It's just, it reminds
We're
me.
firing bullets.
It reminds, like John Morant when he got in trouble and then he went on Instagram Live and was like pretending to shoot guns.
Right.
Or Brandon Miller when he was at Alabama and then remember he got there was a whole thing about the shooting.
Yeah.
And then he came into a game and he had to be pat down.
remember.
Yep.
That was
Yep.
dumb. Like
Yeah.
that was just stupid. This was stupid for Moore and
Was that
Sapp.
Gilbert Arenas? Gilbert Arenas.
Yeah, no, he was the one. Him and Javaris Crittenton.
And then he
Wizards.
taunted the commissioner.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, that's crazy.
Which is why he never got back into games.
Great coach, one of the best tackles I've ever seen, but Warren has been a little off the chain for a while.
Let me show you
Yeah.
some. I'm going to, let's see, should I retweet? I don't want to retweet it.
What?
So John Morant had his birthday this week, 25 years old. Look at what Martin Lawrence sent for him.
That's what Martin Lawrence sent?
Yeah, that's what Martin Lawrence
How
sent.
did that get out?
Well, he tweeted it.
Oh, Martin Lawrence tweeted it?
Yeah, that's on his Twitter account. Yeah.
that's-
Say
He's a
happy to
comedian to
John
the
Morant,
heart.
young fella, 25, and he's got a big gun, the sideways. It's like.
But you're putting John Morant in a bad spot by doing
Yeah,
that.
no, you are. You are.
You're saying like, hey, Adam Silver, keep looking at this guy.
I'm trying not to be sensitive, but I mean, the gun thing isn't funny.
No.
It's especially
not.
what's going on in here.
But
Yeah,
he's a
absolutely not.
comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, coming up next, we're going to spin the wheel of questions. Laura's got stuff. By the way, Bergman's in the big boy seat today. He's in the studio with
C
us.
seat.
Yeah, which is great. He's running as the C. I would give
C?
DeMarco a B plus and you a B.
Okay. Oh, B.
Yeah,
I get a B
you're
plus?
B.
Wow.
Yeah, you're a B plus.
No,
Nice.
you're definitely better.
Spinning the wheel next. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
There's nothing like NHL hockey, LA Kings hockey on 710 ESPN. Welcome to the family.
Brand new partnership. We're excited to have the Kings right here, the home of the Los Angeles Kings. And Trav, now I just need an invitation to go catch a game.
You have been giving you one forever. Now you have to
across the street. Now it's across the street.
Go Kings, go.
Go Kings, go.
The Kings are back on 710 ESPN. Believe it or not, I did pregame for the Kings 25 years ago. Damn, I'm old. Luke Robitaille, the rest of the Kings organization couldn't be more excited. Go Kings, go.
Go Kings, go. Nothing like live hockey. Nothing like seeing it in person. Nothing like watching it on TV. Nothing like listening to it on the radio. And we've got them on ESPN LA. Go Kings, go.
We're so excited. The LA Kings have found a new home right here on 710 ESPN. Can't wait to see you on the ice.
I want to congratulate the LA Kings. You are now on the greatest sports radio station in America, 710. And guess what? Now I get to be one of the ice girls at a Kings game. Go Kings, go. Go Kings, go. Go Kings, go.
Starting Monday, September 9th, there's a new fall lineup on 710 ESPN, and it means the 9-hour LA Sports Mega Block begins an hour earlier. Even more live and local LA sports talk on 710 ESPN. The Travis and Sliwa Show will start at 9 a.m. Mason and Ireland move back to noon to 3, and Shitano and Cappy start the LA Afternoon Drive Takeover at 3 p.m. And then at 6 p.m., we are the destination for LA sports. It's a new fall lineup on 710 ESPN, and it begins Monday, September 9th.
I promise you'll love them or your money back. And also try Swiffer Sweeper Wet to make quick work of tough, sticky messes.
When you were young, all you wanted in the summer was an ice cream truck to roll by. Now, you just can't wait for the Harbor Freight parking lot sale to roll around. And it'll be here this weekend. Maybe you're looking to fill up that tool chest. Maybe you're looking for a tool chest to fill up. You'll save money either way. Whatever you do it for less at Harbor Freight. Valid until August 18th, 2024. While supplies last. Limitations apply.
Summer's just getting started, so fill your cooler with the smooth and refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. It tastes like real iced tea because it's made with real brewed tea. And with a 5% kick of alcohol, Twisted Tea is perfect for the beach, the lake, or wherever you're hanging out and day drinking with your friends. Look for the bright yellow cans. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
And it is the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland, here each weekday, 1 to 4 p.m. You know what it's time for? What is this? It's time for Wheel of Questions. Producer Brian Cohen, are you ready with that wheel? Hit it, Jack.
Wow.
All right, guys. So Celia Cruz becomes the first Afro-Latina to appear on a U.S. quarter. I actually saw the quarter. It looks beautiful. It's
Cool.
a picture of her, and it has the saying azúcar, which means sugar in Spanish. She was known for one of her songs, and she would love to say azúcar. So I wanted to know if you guys were honored and had the privilege of being in a quarter for the U.S. currency.
On a
quarter.
United States quarter. Okay.
On a United States quarter. So I wasn't going to ask you which one because everybody's going to do the $100 bill. But if you guys are honored and you're going to be on the quarter.
$2 bill.
Because that's more rare?
Yeah.
The
Okay.
oddball one.
Well, you guys are going to have the quarter. Relax.
Okay, a quarter.
Okay.
So the quarter. What would be your one word that would be with your picture? So for her, it was azúcar.
Azúcar.
So for you,
Sugar.
what would it be for you guys?
That's interesting.
For DeMarco, I think it would be asp.
That's exactly what you
See,
said.
I should
No
never
matter
write-
what.
You
That's
are
hilarious.
Mouth again.
You can run.
Oh my
but
God.
You will not be
Hide.
able to hide
Yup.
from the asp jokes.
You got Stetson Bennett yesterday. You got Asp
God.
today.
What are you giving us tomorrow for?
Oh, God, this is terrible. Okay. Anyway.
That's interesting.
No, it's not. Yeah.
Okay.
Asp.
Can I put Purayeska on a
That's 2 words.
on a quarter?
That's 2 words.
That's 2 words.
What is that?
Purayeska.
What does that mean?
Weed.
Yeah.
Weed.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Well,
Didn't know that.
Yeska
I think
means,
Yeska
Yeska
is the
means
weed.
weed.
Yeska.
Pura.
Yeska?
Yeska.
Oh,
It's
so
like
yeah,
only
pure.
weed.
Oh no, Yeska. Yeah, I'll just put Yeska on the
Okay,
coin.
Yeska.
Yeah, that's
What
good.
about you,
got
Greg?
DeMarco.
No, she said Greg. See, I'm still thinking.
No, I'm still thinking too. Can I just put Mao? Just Mao. M-A-O. Mao.
M-A-O. Yeah,
Mao.
right.
That's
Just
funny.
want the name of a foreign dictator.
They don't know that.
Our coins.
It's manager audio operations,
Mao.
but Mao. I think
Yeah.
that's
M
the right way
dot
to
O
go.
dot.
yeah, you
dot
need the
A
dots.
dot O. Yeah, M dot A dot O.
Yeah,
Dot.
okay.
What about you,
That's like the
Brian?
last
Since
dot.
DeMarco still
I'm
looks
still thinking. This
confused.
is hard.
I think on a quarter, I'd go with the word cheap.
Cheap.
You know what you are. You know, it's
Hey,
a quarter.
now
It's
you're,
a
now you're,
quarter.
Hey, you're not-
hey, Brian, you're bringing
listen.
stereotypes around here. That's not what we're looking for.
Listen.
We're the
Okay.
same people. Like, you got to stop.
Lara?
Mine, man. This is hard.
DeMarco?
I have no idea.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Hike? How about hike?
Yeah, hike.
Oh, I would put
Hike.
pero.
How about husky?
I say that a lot.
Ram.
Pero.
Which one?
Pero.
Pero,
Pero.
butt?
Pero.
Dog.
Like
Oh,
butt.
dog.
Okay.
No,
No,
but.
butt.
Pero butt or
No,
pero
no, no.
dog?
Perro,
One
perro
R.
double R is dog. Pero with one R is like butt.
So
Butt.
which one are you saying?
The butt.
Butt.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? What? Do you want? Which one? Come on, you got to give something.
I
Gotta give us something.
bow down. I don't know.
No,
That's two
That's
words.
two words.
When I come to
dot,
your
dot,
town,
dot.
bow.
You're
No.
not
Dot,
accepting
dot,
the
dot.
premise of the question,
Lots of
DeMarco.
ass.
One
Butt.
word.
Booty. Booty.
There you go.
Booty.
Okay,
There you
good.
go. Booty.
Bubble.
Bubble. Stop.
I can go very many ways.
Well, because never mind.
Booty. Yes.
Booty. Okay.
Booty.
that's
That
good.
works for me.
That's good.
Yeah, that's hard.
All right. So we actually uncovered
Asp.
asp. We uncovered
Mace,
asp.
I'm asking you. Let it die.
DeMarco's band. This is
Let
an
it
old
die,
song
please.
from Asp. It's good.
Is it really?
Yeah. Just you go on YouTube,
No.
search Asp. This is what comes up. Oh,
No.
listen to the drumming.
Oh, it's very high tech drumming.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. Is that about what you guys sounded
That
like?
sounds about right.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Is that actually you?
No.
No.
God, no.
Come on.
And I'm going to keep searching for Asp music all day long. So this is a fascinating story. Jim Harbaugh, who I believe is coaching the Chargers now, is that correct?
Correct.
Has spoken with Colin Kaepernick about a coaching job. He says that they have had conversations. He told Jarrett Bell from USA Today He says, quote, if that was ever a path he was to take, I think that would be tremendous. He'd be a tremendous coach if that's the path he chose. Yeah, we talked a little bit about it. He's considering it. He was out of the country. He said he was going to get back to me. We haven't reconnected since. That was early in this year. Now, Colin Kaepernick has come out this week and said, hey, I know it's been 8 years, but I'm ready to go. I'm ready to play.
Has it only been 8 years?
8 years.
That's a long time.
Been out of the game for 8 years.
It really feels like it was longer.
That's a whole third grader.
So I think the playing thing is a pipe dream.
No, that's done.
That's passed. That ship has sailed. But what do you think of him as a coach?
Okay, so this is the funny thing. So this guy has had about 3 different faces, and this is just one of them, and it came out of nowhere. Really, this whole thing about right fist taking a knee, that shocked everybody, because before he was kind of the opposite. So when he was at Nevada, before all this stuff happened, they used to describe him as a student of the game. Like, he really loved it. He studied. He was the first guy in, last guy to leave type. He was a quarterback. He was a leader. That's how they used to describe him. So I'm sure at some point some of his knowledge could help someone. I don't know how it helps Herbert, though. They couldn't be more opposite. Yeah, to me, they couldn't be more opposite, but I don't know. But at one point, they did talk about him like they talk about guys that are coaches now.
When he was at Nevada, that was when the pistol offense started?
And
it was
he killed
with him,
it.
And he was amazing at it.
Yeah.
But that's not the type of quarterback that Justin Herbert is. So he would have to be either a passing game coordinator or a quarterback's coach or something along those lines, right?
Unless you got into pistol and you ran the ball just without him. And that could help Herbert.
But do you think he can only coach the pistol? I mean, I would think that this goes beyond schematics, right? I mean, we're talking about a guy who he believes has the qualities to be able to coach somebody like Justin Herbert. And by the way, Harbaugh is a big enough deal, is powerful enough, has a high enough profile that he's the one guy who might be able to afford to bring Colin Kaepernick into a coaching
and weather the storm, because there's going to be a you-know-what storm if you bring Kaepernick in.
It won't be for me.
No, I think it'd be great for him just to come back, because it has been 8 years. If he comes back in the NFL, good for him. But
I hope there are more of you in the sponsorship world.
So could it be something along the lines where you bring him in as kind of like a graduate assistant kind of deal, and he's just learning from Harbaugh learning that type of...
They have those unpaid assistants. But I'll say this would have made more sense had Harbaugh been at Michigan, because that makes total sense.
Yeah.
But if you want to bring elements of that run game...
Right.
But you're just not involving the quarterback to run it, then he might be a great person Herbert might be Kaepernick would be a great person from Herbert to learn from.
Right.
If you're going to run that type of run game.
What was the offense that they ran? I don't remember. For the 49ers with him, what were they running? Were they running pistol?
Remember at one point they were using Kaepernick. This is when Jaws went to the world and said Colin Kaepernick is going to be the greatest quarterback in the world, because he was killing it in the National Football League.
He was.
But they were allowing him to run. And then all of a sudden the next year, and it usually coincides with contract time, they changed him. They wanted to throw the ball with him, and that's where it all went bad.
It took his legs away.
Right. That's where it all went bad. But Kaepernick at his core is a dual threat dude.
But is it possible to turn the page on all the stuff?
I'm surprised you guys said that.
The kneeling and all the stuff. Is it possible to turn the page on that, or is that just something that's permanently part of who he is?
So that's a great question for you guys, because...
Why is it not a question for you?
Yeah. For most people, I mean, he should have been playing by now. We all know that. It's not that Colin Kaepernick was a bad quarterback. And the guys that were starting for teams, you're telling me that guy was better than Colin Kaepernick? No, we know why he's not playing. So he should have been back a long time ago. But I'm surprised that it has softened, that people would be...
It's been a long time.
I think it depends on where you are in the country, too. Maybe the middle of the country may be like, hey, no, well, he kneeled those few times that he did, and they still think about that. The people that actually say, I've still boicotted the NFL since then.
The Texans,
that
the
kind of
Cowboys.
Stuff. But I think, but here... I don't think anybody would worry about that. In California and maybe other places as well, no one's going to be like, oh, no, you kneeled.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a thing anymore.
I hope not. I mean, that would be awesome. Yeah.
By the way, Laura just pointed out, it did happen in California.
It did, yeah. It was sure. It was so highly thought of back then.
Well,
also,
it was a
tense time.
It was really tense, and people got very worked up about it.
Yes.
And I get it. But I just think, in the context of everybody deserves a second chance, another chance. This guy shouldn't be deprived the opportunity to make a living.
I bet that's what Dion said before he heard Warren Sapp's soundbite.
Warren Sapp might not be around.
What are you going to say when they interview you, Colin?
Well, because you're going to get asked about that.
Of
no
course
matter
you
what,
are.
you're going
Sure.
to.
Yes.
Does everybody forget about Nate Boyer, who was a Green Beret and told him to kneel so that he didn't turn around?
By the way, most people don't even know about the Nate Boyer aspect of the story.
Right.
Most people don't.
Yeah, because he's a Green Beret that told him, hey, don't turn around on the flag. You're disrespecting the flag. Just kneel. That's a way to protest without disrespecting the flag. Right. And so he did that, and people still got up in arms.
Yes.
When somebody that was in the military told him to do that.
Right. Yeah, I'll be interested to see if Kaepernick, it sounds like the job offer has been made. It's up to Kaepernick whether or not to accept. To accept.
Interesting.
Exactly.
Interesting.
All right, let's go to break with a little asp. There you go.
Oh, DeMarco, this is awful.
I actually think it sounds.
What did I do?
What do we think? I think asp sounds pretty good, don't you? Yeah.
Sounds great.
You're just enjoying this, aren't you?
The next Mandy's needs to be an ASP reunion.
Right. We
Don't you
gotta
laugh, B.
get some asp.
Come on, B.
Yes,
right.
Scott and
Stay with
Joe.
me.
And who else was on there, DeMarco? Scott and Joe and who else?
Oh, that's amazing.
All right, let's do a little sports graffiti. Open the phones, 877-710-ESPN. Whatever you got is total fair game. You got 15, 20, maybe even 25 seconds of free airtime. Say anything you want. It can be about any subject. Dodgers on a roll now. Still have a 3.5 game lead on the Padres and the Diamondbacks. That race is close. But Mookie's back. Muncie's going to be back. Team's getting healthy again. So we got that. You've got football season just around the corner. You got USC football. You got the Rams. Whatever you got. Stetson Bennett talk. Lines are open. 877-710-ESPN. We'll get some of your calls in here next for Sports Graffiti. Mason in Ireland. DeMarco's in for John, 710 ESPN.
Minutes into it, and then Rachel said, hey, listen, it's time for us to go to bed. And I said, what are you talking about? We're watching this movie. She said, well, if you want what I got, let's go.
Oh.
And so that was the end
of Deadpool.
You know what I mean?
Got
Deadpool
it.
at that point.
Yes.
I mean, he could understand where I'm coming
He was
from.
a B character back in the day.
What would have happened if you said, you know what, not tonight, babe. I want to watch this. I'll see you in the morning.
No, that wasn't happening.
That wouldn't fly?
That was not happening.
Sedano and Cap, every weekday after Mason in Ireland.
On 710 ESPN.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. NextGen is the official AC Heat and Plumbing company of SoCal sports fans. That's right, NextGen is the absolute best in the biz, and they have thousands of 5-star reviews online to prove it. Trust me, I can be one of those 1,000 reviews, okay, because they've come to my house and taken care of all sorts of stuff. But here's what I'm going to tell you about right now. They're going to take care of you, keep your home comfortable year-round with their NextGen Rewards membership plan. Full plumbing inspections, complimentary diagnostic changes, and discount parts on repairs. Join the NextGen Rewards membership and get on the VIP list with a guaranteed 2-hour window, priority service appointments. And right now, the NextGen Rewards membership is only $19.99 per month. That's only for ESPN LA fans, and that's reduced from $29.99, but only for a limited time. So sign up today. NextGen is the only name you need to remember for a safe and comfy home. So call them at 833-3-NEXTGEN. That's 833-3-NEXGEN, or visit them online at nextgenairandplumbing.com to schedule your appointment.
NEXGEN, call 833-3-NEXTGEN.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
It is Mason in Ireland on 710 ESPN. Don't get it twisted, yo. The most downloaded sports radio show in Los Angeles. The podcast, that is.
Mason in Ireland, the #1 most downloaded sports podcast in Los Angeles. The #1 most downloaded sports podcast in Los Angeles. And we thank all of our podcast listeners for that.
If you ever miss a moment, get your fill anytime. Just search Mason in Ireland wherever you get your podcast.
sports graffiti time. DeMarco is in for John. Let's see what's happening out there. Let us start with Jason. Jason, you're on sports graffiti. Go ahead, Jason.
After learning about the legend of App, that solidified my vote for DeMarco Parr as fill-in host of the year for Mandy Sport. And after the whole month you put in, DeMarco, you're as much as a shoo-in for that award, and if you don't get it, I am boycotting this radio station.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you very much.
He's a big Asp fan.
This is a dangerous
You
show.
know what they
a big Asp fan.
Yeah, he's a big Asp fan.
That's
You know what the Asp fans call themselves?
What?
Asp heads.
Oh, yeah.
It's like parrot heads, but
Brian,
Asp.
you better not be laughing. You're the only one
Brian,
on my side.
keep
Come
laughing.
on.
Keep
Come
laughing.
on. Come on. Laura, look at Laura. Look, come on.
Laura's got you going right now.
You never know
Oh, my
what's going to
God.
happen on the radio.
This might be my favorite bit we've
It
done
is
here
so
in a long
damn
time.
funny. Let's go to Daniel. Daniel, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Daniel.
I got a question for DeMarco. What do you expect from Jared Verse and Braden Fisk this upcoming season? How do you think that duo is going to do?
Dude, they call those young ends, Byron Young and Jared Verse, the Velociraptors. They're young, they're quick. They've got Chris Shula, who is aggressive. He's coming after you. And Fisk, I said this, he is going to be a problem. He is just as quick as Aaron off the football. Now, you've got to sustain that and be superhuman, but as far as a problem to block, he is going to be that guy for the Rams this year. I expect big things out of this
Braden
young group.
Fisk.
Braden Fisk, absolutely.
And V8.
I like V8.
I
was
V8
thinking
too.
Juice, though.
I was thinking
That's
the
what I
car.
thought.
You were thinking
I was
car.
thinking the engine. V8.
You got Juice.
So was JB. JB was thinking the Juice.
Yes, but either way works, I guess. Yeah, V8 is cool.
I love V8.
You were supposed to bring in
I was
V8.
supposed to bring in some V8 because you
Tomorrow.
can taste any vegetable you want in V8.
That's
Really?
nonsense.
Like
to me.
you can drink V8, and if you think beet, you can pick out the beet
Really?
flavor. Yeah,
It's supposed to be
that
healthy.
doesn't make
celery,
any sense.
the celery flavor. All right, let's
You're
go
pulling
to
out the watercress.
Let's go to Mitch. Mitch, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Mitch.
How we doing, guys?
Good, man.
I think USC is going to have an explosive offense, I think, this year. I know the defense, a little small, tough company. But I think that Pac-12 was underrated. And I see in the very near future, no one went to the SEC, but somebody could be leading first place in each of those other three conferences. Because I think Cal's got a good quarterback in Mendoza.
Okay. All right. So he thinks
The Pac-12 is underrated. I, too, think they're underrated with only 2 teams.
Right. I don't even think
Are they,
they don't
are
even
they
exist
there anymore?
No.
Oregon State and Washington State still there?
Let me try to figure out what he was. I think he was saying that the teams from the Pac-12 are underrated going to the Big Ten. And I agree with him. I think the Pac-12 was right there as one of the toughest conferences in the country last year.
They were, and the Big Ten is very much top-heavy.
Yeah.
It was 3 teams. It was Ohio State, Michigan, and Penn State. The
Yeah.
rest was just kind of okay.
Yeah. So, I actually don't disagree with what he said. Let's go to Portia. Portia, you're on 710 Sports Graffiti. Go ahead.
I just want to say how about them Dodgers, and I want to give a big shout-out to Urban Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson, today's your birthday.
Happy
Lakers
birthday.
Nation all day.
That's right. Happy birthday, Magic Johnson.
How old is Magic now? Anybody know?
I had it on the run.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
It's on her.
He's 65.
65.
I think, yeah.
He's on Medicare.
That's crass. I was going to say, we had a long time ago when the news broke.
Right.
In the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Sure.
now he's...
Yep, 65.
Yeah, 65.
That's amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
nothing ever happened.
That's awesome. Yes.
Amazing.
65 is a good age because you do get Medicare at 65.
Yeah.
You don't
And
have to
stay
worry about
healthy.
insurance anymore. Yeah.
See?
Let's go to Miss Molly. Miss Molly, you're on
boy.
Sports
Here it
Graffiti.
comes.
Go ahead, Miss Molly. Miss Molly.
Oh, come on.
Guys,
There you go.
So far. Shout out to Marco. You're killing it.
Hey.
Berg had a question. If you were going to rank me and Dead Meow as first and second place losers, how would you rank us?
I don't think anybody is losers, especially not you, Molly, or you, Dead Meow. The two of you are first and second place winners in my book.
Oh,
and
nice.
always that
Very
way.
nice. That's very
You should go
nice.
Coach Dion.
The highest of
See?
all the winners that I have actually met.
That's
So
how you answer a
very
question.
high.
I think one of the most. I think
Good job.
that
Thank
the war inside the circle of trust is one of the most disturbing things I've seen in a really
I think it's
long
over.
time.
I think
Is
it's
it
over.
think it's
Not me.
over.
No, this is a circle
The
of
two
trust thing.
losers. What
Yeah.
did, how did? What,
No, we're
No,
not.
no. There's
Yeah.
like a whole big
Okay,
thing
never mind.
going on.
Okay.
But isn't there still a wolf pack in the
There
circle of
still
trust?
is, from what I understand, I don't follow it very much because it's way too much for my brain. There's
True.
a wolf pack and there's a circle and there's factions off of the wolf pack, I guess. I don't
Really?
know.
Okay,
No, I don't know.
we're-
I think there may be two.
We're starting a
maybe more.
new faction for the mafia.
Yeah.
Where it's going to be
The
called
consigliere.
the Dog Pack.
The dog pack.
Dog Pack.
There you go.
Yeah, just to confuse everybody.
Let the dogs out.
Let's go to Don. Don, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Don.
Hey, guys, two things. I'll make it quick. The first is, as far as Kaepernick, I will never, ever forget or forgive because of those stupid socks, the stupid socks with cops as pigs.
Yeah.
I lost a friend in law enforcement in the line of duty, and it's disgusting. I just can't get over it.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, it's time to move on, whatever, but I just can't.
Okay.
But the other thing is Bergman. I love when you are on the show, and you know why? Because Morales isn't.
Well, I'm here every day, so that's, you know.
Yeah, no, but he's right.
Yeah.
You get to sit in the chair that Morales was in yesterday.
Right, but that's only because Laura is here, then she can actually produce, so I can sit here.
When was the socks? What year was that?
That was
and
right
were you
after. It was-
producing then?
It was like 20. I got here in 2016.
Okay.
So it was probably right around there.
Did you guys blow up over that? The socks?
The socks were far worse than
Than the kneeling.
the kneeling
I
or
remember
anything else he did.
That went sideways in a hurry.
Oh, that was just
Yeah.
that was awful.
That was probably a bad idea.
You think?
Yeah, that was awful.
How do
and
you-
I mean,
yeah.
at least with Don, unforgivable.
Yeah. Who was head coach then? How did you allow that? Anyway, but yeah, that must have blown up. See,
Yeah.
some people will never forget.
Let's get one more in here. Let's get Jaime. Jaime, you're on Sports
Hawkins?
Graffiti. Go ahead, Jaime.
Hey, how you doing, guys? Hey, big Dodger fan, big Raider fan.
Yeah.
I just want to say for the Mandy's 4, I think we should get front row for the ass kickers.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
The asp kickers. I like that.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one. You should have gone with that name.
The
this is a pretty
Asp kickers.
Crypto Ray says, "Move over, ask Slee." Now we have Asp
Oh my
DeMarco.
God.
Greg,
No.
that's better than Mind of DeMarco that we were trying to do, remember? That's ass.
DeMarco is way better than mine
Yes.
and DeMarco.
Oh my God. See?
100%.
Love it.
Did you have any
Bad
idea?
mouth.
Boy, you just
Right here.
you just told us. You just
Right
told
here.
us.
I didn't know you were going to run with it. Come
What,
on.
are you kidding me?
What don't we run
How
with?
can I not run with that?
I forgot.
Yeah.
Mace, he
Yes.
has so much. You just have to get him
yeah.
so comfortable. He just spills his
No,
guts.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Nope. Nope.
I am
His
just
face is so bright
No.
red.
Yeah.
He's so embarrassed right now. That's what we love.
Scott is going to hate me more.
Oh, we need Scott's
See?
last name.
Scott will never talk to me again.
Brian.
It was in the first segment.
We'll
have to
find
go back
it.
and listen to the
Yeah.
segment.
yeah.
He's
yeah,
a
no,
real
we're
legit
We're gonna
musician.
get the actual song.
Asp is a huge part of the show
Oh
from
my
now
God,
until the end of
Asp.
time.
Can you imagine? Last year I forget the name of the band that played before the Mandy's. Who was it last year?
It was
This year.
This year, Tierra.
Tierra Hara.
Yeah, and they were fantastic.
They're
My mom and
fantastic.
stepdad Leo absolutely loved them.
Amazing.
But we could get asked to open for them. This year.
You're
We're
the
the opener.
opening act.
You can
We're the
open for the
curtain jerker.
You can open for our opener.
Do you guys know? I mean, some of you guys may or may not know. Do you guys know who B2K is?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Should
Okay.
I?
Yeah, why?
Yeah.
Okay, so they were like a big group back in the day, and they reunited to give. They came to Staples, not to sing or whatever, but to kind of honor somebody that was playing at Staples. I mean, Crypto. And somebody sent me a message like, "Can we get Morales to get B2K to perform at the Mandy's?" And I'm like, if I ask Mason and Ireland if they know who B2K is, I will ask him. So out of this group, only 2 of us knew.
Okay, well,
the
tell me
name.
who's B2K?
It was like a boy band that happened in the early 2000s.
98 to 2004.
Yes.
Lil Fizz, Raz B, J.
yeah.
Oh, right.
Omarion.
Oh, I know
Yes.
Omarion. I know Omarion.
You know. Oh, look at him. He's over here singing bump, bump, bump.
See?
Oh,
Yeah, see,
oh,
no.
bump, bump,
Yeah,
bump.
yeah,
I know
yeah.
the song Bump, Bump, Bump.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
We
that.
go bump, bump, bump.
I'll
Yeah,
tell you
that's
what.
doing.
I'll
That's
say
what I went.
this about B2K. Ain't no ass.
You're just going to keep coming back to it.
Of course I am. When you least expect it.
It's not going away.
Coming up next for you, let's see, what do we do here coming up next? How about, we've got Jimmy Jam coming on.
Oh, that's right.
Jimmy Jam, legendary music producer, won 1 million Grammys, has composed all the music for a new show called Unprison, which is on Hulu. He'll join us coming up next. Mason in Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The LA Kings have a new home.
Hear the excitement of Kings hockey this season.
This fall, 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app is your home for every moment of the Los Angeles Kings.
Hear the excitement of Kings hockey this season in only one place. Easy to access, easy to find, easy to enjoy every Kings game and your favorite Kings podcasts.
710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app.
Hey guys, it's Cappy here, and let me talk to you about this issue of dealing with your homeowner's insurance. So your home floods, right? You have a big giant flood at your house, and you realize that the insurance adjuster is trying to pay you so little that you won't be able to repair the damage. That is when you call Avner Gatt. Avner Gatt is a public insurance adjuster who is on your side. Look, you can try and negotiate with the insurance company yourself. I've tried. You're going to find out very quickly it is not that simple. Avner Gatt and his team negotiate on your behalf to make sure you're getting the best possible outcome, not the insurance company. He and his team have been dealing with insurance companies for so many years. It's all they do. They've got the experience. They've got the industry know-how that you need on your side. Now, some of these folks used to work for insurance companies before they joined Avner's team, and Avner Gatt himself has 20 years of experience in this industry. Avner Gatt has one of the largest teams of professional, licensed public adjusters in California. And yes, the size is important. Avner has a unique winning recipe for handling homeowners' insurance claims. No one, and I mean no one, messes around with Avner Gatt and his team. Call Avner Gatt, 818-917-5256. 818-917-5256, or visit AvnerGatt.com. That's AVNERGAT, AvnerGatt.com. You call Avner Gatt, 818-917-5256. Avner takes the call himself. Hello!
Starting Monday, September 9th, there's a new fall lineup on 710 ESPN, and it means the 9-hour LA Sports Mega Block begins an hour earlier. Even more live and local LA sports talk on 710 ESPN. The Travis and Sliwa Show will start at 9 a.m. Mason and Ireland move back to noon to 3, and Shidano and Cappy start the LA Afternoon Drive Takeover at 3 p.m. And then at 6 p.m., we are the destination for LA sports. It's a new fall lineup on 710 ESPN, and it begins Monday, September 9th.
Weekend in September, 4 weeks of free W's. Don't miss the deal on Prize Picks, because when it's gone in September, it's over. Prize Picks is the best way to win real money this football season. Download the Prize Picks app. Use my code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y. Download Prize Picks. Use the code CAPPY, and they're going to match your first deposit 100% up to $100. Let's all win together on Prize Picks.
Are you tired of looking at your old grimy and mildewy bathtub, looking to replace it with a beautiful walk-in shower, but cash is tight? For as little as $89 a month, no payments for 12 months for consumers who qualify, remodeling loans can put you into a beautiful new walk-in shower in as little as 1 day. Our agents are standing by, ready to schedule your appointment with our design team at no cost and no obligation to you. Call 800-921-1403. 800-921-1403.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at getethos.com. That's getethos.com.
And it is Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN, the OGs of LA Sports Radio. We're here each weekday, 1 to 4 p.m. for your afternoon. Sandwiched between Travis and Sliwa and Sedano and Cap. Mason and Ireland continues now.
Dumb Nation. I think Jimmy Jam's going to come on here in a minute. You know what's so interesting? We found an ASP recording.
Oh, my God.
Another one?
Yeah, and we were able to isolate DeMarco on the drums.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let's see how good you are.
Let's see.
Look at you, DeMarco.
That's good.
That is not me. Come on.
That is good.
That is not
Got
me.
the paradiddles going in there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hit the...
See?
What do you think?
Hit the snare?
See?
Hit the snare? Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Why you always attacking me?
By the way, 805 Raider said, Ireland is a Raiders fan, my ass.
Oh, yeah.
My ass, he's a Raider
You're having
fan.
too much fun. Come
Yeah.
on.
Well, since...
Did you guys play an instrument? Anything? Drums? Something? Guitar?
You know what?
Piano?
Okay, so here's the weird thing. I started taking violin lessons when I was a kid.
Okay.
And Mr. Morin, who was my teacher, his hand was really shaky.
Yeah.
And I thought, I don't want to play the violin because I don't want to have a shaky hand.
So that's why you quit?
That is
You thought
why
it was
I
because
quit.
the violin.
I thought the violin caused it.
What was causing it in real life?
I have no idea.
You have no idea.
No, it's Mr. Morin. I
You?
don't know.
No,
Nothing?
I wanted to play the drums. I wanted to be like you.
Yeah.
I thought I want to be like DeMarco Farr, but I just never got around to. I didn't want to practice, and then my parents wouldn't actually get me an actual set.
It's a labor of love.
They got me
and it's
the
loud.
small one.
Yes.
Hey, joining us right now is the great Jimmy Jam. Jimmy, how you doing, man?
Oh, wonderful, man. I love all that applause, man. Where's all that coming from?
Now, did you hear about DeMarco's band,
come on.
ASP? ASP. It was apparently
At a
a
garage
phenomenon
band. Yes.
in his garage years ago.
Late 80s.
Okay, wait. Whereabouts did you live, DeMarco?
The Bay Area. A little town called
Bay Area,
Pinole.
okay.
Yeah. So we had Metallica was up the block. We had Green Day down the block. Hammer was a family. Everybody in the Bay Area seemed to be in the music in the 80s.
Wow, I love that. Okay, well, and so what happened?
Well, we named the band ASP.
Where's your album?
Where's your album? Exactly.
We named the band ASP, and it died.
Yeah.
Until today.
Oh, my God.
So Jimmy, I got a text from last week. I'm like, we haven't had Jimmy on in a while, so I wanted to get you back on. How much of the Olympics did you get to watch?
I got to watch, well, interestingly enough, I got to watch a lot of it, but I was actually in Japan, so I got to see a lot of Japanese Olympics. If that makes
interesting.
sense. It's kinda
Yeah.
like, so when you're here, you know, the focus is on the United States, right?
Yeah.
So over there, it was totally on Japan. So I got to see a whole lot of Japanese Olympics. And
Interesting.
I didn't get a chance to catch up until I got back, yeah.
What did they
But it was great.
emphasize?
I loved it.
What did the Japanese emphasize?
Well, they had I think I saw both a women's and a men's basketball game. I saw, but also I think badminton, table tennis.
They had a really good diver that was in the platform.
they
Who was
did,
good.
yeah.
Did you
there was
watch?
some
What about
gymnastics.
What about Team USA hoops? How much of that did you watch?
I didn't see any of the opening things, but I saw the last few games that were absolutely amazing. Actually, they were amazing on both sides. Both the women and the men's side were tremendous. I mean, they couldn't have done any better as far as the games. Amazing.
So, who in your mind was the MVP of Team USA men's?
Oh, I'd say LeBron, because I think he was the glue for every one of the games. I think Steph definitely was the MVP in the final game. There's no question about that. But I just think as far as the leadership quality that LeBron showed, and I was really encouraged, or we're not encouraged, but just happy to see that the veterans were the ones that almost seemed to take it the most serious, and they wanted it the most. And I just think it sets a great example for the team that will be, the LA team, which will be, a much younger squad, because mostly I would guess those guys will not be around, but they certainly showed the example of how you lead a team to a gold medal.
No doubt. 20 years from now, I'm not sure if I'll remember anything because I'll be 20 years older, but LeBron winning MVP, but I don't think I'll ever forget that Steph performance. I don't think I'll ever forget that last shot.
Yeah. No, that whole thing, It was like a Hollywood movie. Like, you couldn't have scripted it any better than that. The fact that was the one thing they kept cutting back to when Steph said, this is the one thing I haven't done yet that I still want to do. And then the fact he was able to do it. But not only was he a part of the team on that game, he literally was the reason that they won that game.
I always wanted to ask you this. How tall are you?
I'm about 6'1", probably.
Did you play hoop? Are you a hoop guy growing up? What did you play growing up?
I was a hoop guy until everybody grew past me. So I grew really fast. I was really tall and really when I was younger. And then about junior high school year, then everybody passed me, and I had to learn to dribble, and that's when I knew I was.
There it goes. Because every picture I see of him, he's always the taller guy.
Oh, yeah.
And I always wonder, how tall is he for real? So
well, it's funny. You worked with Prince a lot, and he was apparently a really good basketball player when he was coming out. Did you guys ever have any pickup games or anything? Did you ever see Prince ball out?
The only time I saw Prince back was I went to junior high school with Prince. So
that's
I know him from back in that day. Yeah, so I know him from back in that day. But we never played basketball together back then. But at Sunset Sound, which is a studio in L.A., famous studio in L.A., there is a basketball hoop there. And back when we were doing the Time albums back in the early 80s, he would go and play on that hoop, but you couldn't really play. It wasn't like a pickup, but it was more like horse. You know, you'd play horse or whatever. He could hit it off the roof and off the branch and off the whatever and make the basket, and you couldn't touch him. You couldn't touch him on that hoop, man.
Wow.
And that hoop is still there. That hoop is still there.
Wow.
And he'll steal your girl. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
So
yeah, exactly.
You and I were going back and forth a little bit today. Your dad, you were estranged from your dad for 50 years. His name is Cornbread Harris, big musician in Minneapolis, and you guys finally reconnected. And now he's put a book out?
Yeah, the book came out yesterday, as a matter of fact. It's called Deeper Blues, and it basically tells the story not only of his career, like just interestingly enough, the very first rock and roll record that was made in Minnesota, my dad played on.
Whoa.
And so it talks about those things, but it also talks about how we found our way back to each other, and it was actually through the author of the book, who's a girl named Andrea Swinson. And she has a Purple Rain book out right now that about Prince. She has a whole lot of different things. But it almost turned into what was the book? Tuesday at Maury's?
Tuesdays with Maury's, yeah. Tuesdays with Maury by Mitch Albom.
Great book.
Okay, so this turned into that because what happened was she said, I'm with your dad every Tuesday, and would you zoom in and just as we talk, just some things he can't remember, maybe fill in some blanks and do those kinds of things. That's how it happened. And over a 2-year period, we basically grew back together again and now have a great relationship. And I'm actually going up on the weekend to actually play with him. He's 97 years old. He still plays every week.
Wow.
The music keeps him, going. That's his oxygen. But I'm going to go back and play with him, and they're doing a big event for the book launch and the whole thing. So, but Deeper Blues is the name of the book. It's available everywhere, and it's a pretty amazing book. I did the afterword for the book, and it's pretty amazing about his life, and not only the life, but also the our story of finding each other again and showing that it can happen.
It's an amazing story. By the way, 97 years old, still playing. Now, DeMarco, do you think you'll still be playing the drums when you're 97?
I want to get back on the Skins. I really do. Yeah, I really do. Actually, I think a guy was one of my inspirations, Jelly Bean Johnson, another tall dude playing drums. Yeah.
Yeah, Jelly Bean, man, well, still is the best. I mean, he plays. I just played with Jelly Bean in Minneapolis. We did a show in Minneapolis, Terry and myself. We did a show, and we got back together with the guys, with Morris Day and Jerome and everybody, and played a show. And Jelly Bean's still hitting them just like crazy, man. And drums was my first instrument, by the way, DeMarco.
The worst thing I ever did was naming that band Asp. I'm telling you, we could have been rock stars. Come on.
Asp is a tough name. Tough name. So I was watching the show that you and Terry have done the music for, which is called Unprisoned, with Delroy Lindo and Kerry Washington. It is such a good show. It is on Hulu, and obviously we've got a mass incarceration problem in this country. Here's a show that goes right at the issue. Delroy plays a man just out of prison trying to reconnect with his daughter. It kind of walks the line between comedy and drama. It's very entertaining, but you know what I mean? Comedy, drama, it's got everything.
Yeah, it's basically that the word that they use is dramedy.
Yes,
and to me, it's that perfect thing. because there's humor in life, even when you're going through tough times and whatever. And I think it's a very human story, and the characters are all great. And I got to tell you, my thing, and I love Kerry Washington, obviously, everything she does is just so high quality. But when Yvette Lee Bowser, who's the executive producer of the show, called and said, I got a proposal for you. Do the music for this show. It takes place in Minneapolis. And Delroy Lindo and Kerry Washington are the stars. And I said, oh, my God, Delroy Lindo. I said, he's like my favorite. And so the chance to be able to create a soundtrack for him, I remember when I met him after the first season of the show, at the end, I got a chance to actually meet him and tell him what an honor it was to have a sonic, palette for him, for his character on the show.
Yeah.
And it's just amazing. But I got to do that for all the characters on the show. And it was the first time we'd ever done television scoring, which was interesting because they kept saying in the meetings, oh, just do what you do. Do what you do. And we said, we've never done this before. So, but luckily we had people walk us through it, and we had a great team of people. The creatives across the board on it are amazing. And by the way, Mace, if you've seen season 1, and that's a great setup, you got to see season 2. It's streaming now. It is an amazing season, and the growth of the characters, I think you will love. If you love the first season, I think you'll really get into the second season.
Well, listen, the show is called Unprisoned. It is on Hulu. By the way, the music works. I mean, it's very music forward, and it really, really works. It sounds great. Obviously, the show, the cast is terrific. Delroy Lindo, Kerry Washington. It's on Hulu, and everybody should check it out. And tell me the name of the book one more time about your dad.
The book is called Deeper Blues.
Excellent.
Deeper
Excellent.
Blues. Yep.
Awesome. Hey, let's do this soon, okay? Let's have you back soon.
Absolutely, man.
Okay, cool.
Honor. Wow.
There is Jimmy Jam joining us. Yeah, very cool. Very cool.
Awesome.
All right, coming up. Oh boy, got a little of that. Got a little of this. Got some stuff coming up that I think you're going to like.
Just kept playing the drums.
I think you're going to like. Here's an interesting question. We talked about this yesterday, and I did a little work on it. Who has the fastest bat speed? In Major League Baseball, and it's not who you think it is. We'll do that coming up. Mason in Ireland. DeMarco is in for John, 710 ESPN. Did you know that not all personal injury attorneys are going to treat you the same? No. One primary example is that if you're in an accident and you hire an attorney, some major law firms may say, it's too small, not worth their time. So they farm it out to a smaller, less experienced firm. Imagine if that's you. You think you're hiring one person and then somebody else, some rookie is handling your case. There's no reason for this. If you're in an accident, call Jacob. Every case is equally important to Jacob, and he will not hand off your case to somebody else. And let's face it, who do you want dealing with the insurance company, Jacob or potentially somebody a few months out of law school? Don't take the risk. If you are injured in any kind of accident, call Jacob. Get the medical care you need and the compensation that you deserve. When you call an attorney, you want one who is respected. Jacob Ramani is the real deal. 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. 844-24-JACOB. Or remember,
accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
And when you call Jacob, make sure you tell him Mason and Shadano from 710 ESPN sent you. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Really excited to see the new schools come into play at the Coliseum. Obviously, you're going to have Notre Dame to finish the season. That's always a special game. But seeing Nebraska showing up, Penn State showing up, LSU at the Collie, that's what I'm really looking forward to.
I think both programs, the men's football program and the men's basketball program, are moving in the right direction. And the women's basketball program at USC is going to be ranked top 5 next year. So it's a great time for the USC Trojans to be back on ESPN LA.
I'm really curious to see, what does USC football look like without Caleb Williams? What are the adjustments that Lincoln Riley makes? And what is the defense going to look like in the non-Alex Grinch era?
New conference, new quarterback, just really fired up on the football side. New head coach for basketball, so almost like a really new team, which is going to be awesome. And then returning to prominence for USC women's basketball, to be back to where USC women's basketball is. I'm super excited to see Juju in her second year, but just the rest of the players continue to grow under Coach Gottlieb.
This beautiful thing has been up since the first time SC was here. But guess what? USC is back! And once again, this means something for us. Pumped for this season. USC Athletics back on 710 ESPN.
Founded by Premier Physicians in partnership with Hoag. Learn more at HoagOrthopedicInstitute.com.
Most people don't think about a lawyer till the cuffs go on, but you're smarter than that. I'm attorney Darren Kavanoki, founder of 1-800-NO-CUFFS. People in Southern Cal know to put 1-800-NO-CUFFS on speed dial now, because no one looks good in handcuffs unless you're into that sort of thing. 1-800-NO-CUFFS.
Need assistance with door and window projects? The Home Depot can help. From inspiration and materials to ordering and installation, our free Millwork virtual apron service can get you moving and doing. Plus, we speak Spanish too. Our associates can help you tackle complex jobs without you leaving the job site, saving you time and money. Call us at 1-833-HD-APRON or visit homedepot.com/MVA. The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
New season, new faces, new stories.
The anticipation is through the roof.
NFL Plus Premium gives you more access to the sport you love. Watch future NFL stars take the field and never miss a moment of live football action this season.
Feel that energy, baby!
With live out-of-market preseason games on mobile and TV, game replays, NFL Network, and more, all in one place. Sign up today at plus.nfl.com. Subscription required for NFL Plus.
And it is Mason and Arlen, the OGs of LA Sports Radio.
I'm not going to do a namby-pamby interview.
Well, you do namby-pamby interviews all the time.
We're here each weekday, 12:55 p.m. till 3:55 p.m. You don't want to miss a moment, yo.
The only thing that did was make you look stupid.
More of Mason and Arlen on 710 ESPN.
What a day to be alive.
An asp day to be alive.
It is. We're getting some
get right to the
asp
surface
talk
and
today.
pull me
We're
down
all
again.
getting asp tonight.
Yes.
Wow.
So
that would have been the cover of the album right
Yeah.
there.
So, Brett, what do you have? You found
So
something?
I'm just curious, DeMarco. Did you
What?
go to Pinole Valley High?
No, I didn't go to Pinole Valley High.
Yeah, he did.
Is that-
No, I did
Yes.
not go to Pinole Valley High.
You did not go there.
No, I did not go
But
to
did
Pinole.
did your friend Scott go there?
Yes.
Oh.
I told you. We went to
He
different high
has
schools.
been found.
Oh,
Yes.
we
He has
found
been
Scott.
found.
This is why the band ended. We went to different high schools.
We went to different. He's
Yes.
actually still in music. He's
I
a
told
private
you.
music instructor at Watermelon Music.
So please don't embarrass him.
Do you think he has a copy of Asp's?
If
Well,
anybody has it, he has it.
So I sent this to Laura.
Oh,
So
DeMarco.
Laura can
What?
now message our
Are
friend
you going to
Scott.
be mad because I already messaged him?
I love Scott. I love Scott. He's cool. He'll get a kick out of it.
Oh,
but I
that's
hope
awesome.
I'm praying he doesn't have this tape.
Yeah.
Oh my God, please.
We're
don't
also
have it.
not friends, so sometimes I don't get the messages, but hopefully.
Okay.
you know,
Hey,
he
I
sees
wanted
it.
to ask you, Laura. We talked about this earlier this week. Were you able to find B-Boy Victor?
I did find him. I did message him twice.
Yeah.
I slid in the DMs twice and emailed him, but I have not yet.
Nothing
heard.
yet.
Nothing.
Oh yeah, that was the break dancer.
The break dancer. Now, my idea is for him to come out to the golf tournament and do his thing
break
and
dance.
talk
Yeah,
to
break
him
dance.
and bring his medal and all that stuff.
Cool.
And break dance.
Yeah,
Nice.
that'd be
That's
awesome.
the idea. B-Boy Victor.
B-Boy Victor.
Laura, you're going to stay on that, right?
I am.
Excellent.
That's one
Anybody
guy
in
that'll
LA
destroy
knows
me.
him? Send him my way. Thank
All
you very
right.
much.
So yesterday, I think it came up yesterday about Shohei Ohtani and bat
It
speed.
did. Yeah.
Now,
We're talking about Bonds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Who had it?
I was
The
super
faster bat
curious.
speed?
Yes.
Now I only have current players, but I've got, according to MLB Statcast, the fastest swings in Major League Baseball. And there's one that is so far and away.
It's just not something you would even think about.
Bat speed is so fast.
Can we guess?
Yeah.
Adam Dunn.
Well, no, current
No,
players.
current
Current
players,
guys.
yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
it's got to be like Aaron Judge has to be up there somewhere. It's very
Well,
high.
you're on the right team.
So Juan Soto, I would think, have a fast or
No?
Another team.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Stanton?
Yep. Giancarlo
Yeah.
Stanton has the fastest bat speed in the league, and it's by a lot.
Really?
He's a unit.
Yeah.
man.
He's giant.
Yes, he is.
81.
Notre Dame
I guess
High
that's
School.
81 miles an hour is his bat speed. Does it sound right?
That sounds
It's 81.0, so yeah.
Wow.
The second fastest, second
Shohei?
best bat swing in the league is O'Neal Cruz from
Oh,
the
he's
Pirates.
a unit too. That guy's a monster.
Shohei's bat speed is 76 miles an hour, so about 5 miles an hour slower than Giancarlo Stanton's bat speed, but that still puts him in the top 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are those other guys batting in the order? Because Shohei's leading off, right?
Yeah, Shohei's leading off.
I think Aaron Judge, I don't know where he is now, but I think
Not
he
lead off,
he
though.
was leading off at one point.
Oh, was he? Okay.
I don't know if he still
Stanton's
is.
not leading off.
No.
Yeah.
Stanton's probably your cleanup.
Judge's bat speed is slightly higher than Shohei's bat speed.
So it goes Verdugo, Soto, Judge, Wells, Stanton for the
I wonder if you dropped Shohei in the order.
No.
Would he be swinging for power? No, just would his bat speed be increased? Because you're just swinging for power.
I think he does that no matter what.
It's funny you say that because I'm actually going there.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you are?
Who do you think has the slowest bat speed in Major League Baseball? It's 62.9 miles per hour.
Slowest?
Is it a leadoff guy?
He's a very good hitter.
Freddie Freeman.
No.
Kind
of a banjo hitter, but a lot of hits.
Is it on a team? Is
yeah,
it on Dodgers?
it's on the Padres.
It's on the Padres. Oh, Manny Machado?
No.
Whoa.
Fernando Tatis?
No.
Arise?
Luis Arise.
Really?
Yeah.
That is surprising.
The slowest bat speed in the league at 62.9 miles per hour. Now, what's interesting is who's number 2?
For slowest?
For slowest? Stephen Kwan.
Who's the best hitter
Who's
in
like
the American
the best
League?
hitter in the American League. So one of the best hitters in the National League and one of the best hitters in the American League have the 2 slowest bat speeds in the league.
They also just get singles, so they don't
No
go
power.
for power.
Right.
There's no
Yeah.
slug.
There's no
Right.
slug. They're just a guy that
Going
get
for
on
contact.
base.
Yeah,
Yes.
I just found that whole thing to be fascinating.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, so those guys, because they're singles hitters, I bet you Tony Gwynn didn't have high bat speed.
Did you that stat I told you
But he has
yesterday?
power,
I was
too.
wrong. His batting average, Tony Gwynn, with 2 strikes, is over 300.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
No, he was insane.
Ridiculous. The
he was
next guy,
just-
I think, is in the hundreds. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. With
Well-
2 strikes, you can't get the guy out.
One of the greatest.
Yes.
One of the greatest. All right, so we're going to do a little What's Up, Fool. I got something cool planned.
Asp? More asp?
Why do
Well,
you
are
keep
we gonna
going
get
back?
Scott?
Because I
It's
like
dead.
it so no, it's not
No,
dead.
wait a minute, it's not dead.
It's the opposite of dead.
It's a lot-
He didn't even think about it. Come on.
Have we heard back from Scott yet?
We
Hit him
have
again.
We've not heard back
That's
from
Greg.
him
Hit
yet.
him again.
All right.
Yes.
Come on,
It's usually
Scott.
towards me, so I have to go towards you.
So What's Up, Fools? Coming up next, Bergman's here, DeMarco's here, Laura's here, Brian's here, Ireland's in Idaho. Mason in Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Coming up to
There's nothing like NHL hockey, LA Kings hockey on 710 ESPN. Welcome to the family.
Brand new partnership. We're excited to have the Kings right here, the home of the Los Angeles Kings. And Trav, now I just need an invitation to go catch a game.
You have been giving you one forever.
Now you have to cross the street. Now it's across the street.
Go Kings, go.
Go Kings, go.
The Kings are back on 710 ESPN. Believe it or not, I did pregame for the Kings 25 years ago. Damn, I'm old. Luke Robitaille, the rest of the Kings organization couldn't be more excited. Go Kings, go.
Go Kings, go. Nothing like live hockey. Nothing like seeing it in person. Nothing like watching it on TV. Nothing like listening to it on the radio. And we've got them on ESPN LA. Go Kings, go.
We're so excited. The LA Kings have found a new home right here on 710 ESPN. Can't wait to see you on the ice.
I want to congratulate the LA Kings. You are now on the greatest sports radio station in America, 710. And guess what? Now I get to be one of the ice girls at a Kings game. Go Kings, go. Go Kings, go. Go Kings, go.
Hey, ESPN LA listeners, it's John Ireland. You want to play golf with me and corporate Greg Bergman? You can, thanks to Terranea. If you listen to the show, you know Terranea is my favorite place in the world. It's like going to Hawaii without getting on a plane. Well, you can play golf with Bergman and I at the links at Terranea, and then we'll buy you lunch. Here's how you win. Send a video of your golf swing to @ESPN Los Angeles on Instagram or on Twitter. We'll take a look at your golf swing. If you impress us, you'll be playing golf at Terranea with me and Bergman, and then we'll buy you lunch. And you can eat, all you can drink. We don't care. We're not paying.
You deserve. Call 213-747-2000. That's 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com.
The law office of Joseph S. Normand.
Hey, everybody, it's Cappy here, and I want to talk to you about Prize Picks. You know, you can win up to 100 times your money on Prize Picks with as little as 4 correct picks. Imagine turning $10 into $1,000, and signing up today is going to get you $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Listen to these plays. Caleb Williams passing yards gets you 1 win on Prize Picks every week in September. That's it. So is Caleb Williams going to pass for more than a yard? I think so. And that's all it's going to take. Every weekend in September, 4 weeks of free W's. Don't miss the deal on Prize Picks, because when it's gone in September, it's over. Prize Picks is the best way to win real money this football season. Download the Prize Picks app. Use my code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y. Download Prize Picks, use the code CAPPY, and they're going to match your first deposit 100% up to $100. Let's all win together on Prize Picks.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
Listen to Mason and Ireland more at 1 p.m. And yes, it's around 2:45 in the Southland. You know what we do each weekday at 2:45. What's up, fool? And we've been very excited that What's Up, Fool is made possible by our friends at Dos Hombres. In fact, we've got a special guest voice. Take it away, guest voice.
What's Up, Fool is brought to you by Dos Hombres Mezcal. It's fate. It's friendship. It's mezcal. Dos Hombres.
Look at that. How do I follow that? I don't. So I simply say, take it away, Corporate Greg.
I'm not Corporate Greg, but it's okay. Corporate Greg's in today.
Laura, take it away.
All right, guys. I came across this story, and I had to ask because we got asked today.
Yes.
And I feel like we'll get better stories.
Okay.
Of course, Simone Biles needed to party it up. She killed it at the Olympics. So before flying back to the U.S., she did a final hooray lap at the club in Paris. She got a little twisted and went to Threads and said, "I'm never drinking again." I know I've been there with tweeting, "Never again."
Sure.
Last time I'm drinking because we were too hungover.
Yeah.
So I want to know, what is the craziest thing that you did when you were hungover?
Craziest
or
thing.
not hungover, but drunk.
No, when we're drunk.
Drunk,
right.
yeah.
When was the last time you got really drunk? Just rip-roaring drunk?
Last year's fantasy draft.
Oh, last year's fantasy
Look at Brian
draft.
real quick. I remember.
Yeah. Brian's
Hammered.
and I can't wait for the next
Are
one.
you a happy
coming
drunk?
up in a couple weeks.
Are you a happy drunk? Yay?
Oh, yeah, baby.
Okay,
Drafting good players.
I think
you,
Brian's just happy.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yes,
Getting rip-roaring drunk really not since my 20s. I stopped now. I hit a point and I just can't physically drink anymore.
Right.
I'm so drunk. I'm drunk, but I can't take that last little bit to actually go over the top.
What's the liquor you won't drink that you got sick
Vodka.
on? That you
I will
won't
not drink vodka.
You will not drink
Really?
vodka?
Vodka.
Vodka's like straight and easy for me.
Yeah.
Vodka is disgusting to me.
Wow.
Because of that night?
No, just because of
just
anything.
period.
Because of that night?
Vodka is
That
bad.
is what gin is to me.
Oh, I love gin.
hate gin.
I live
period?
gin.
Like
or
a
because-
gin martini is gross.
You had a bad
Gin
night. Okay.
martini with a
Yeah.
twist. I'm all in. All in. All in.
No.
Yeah. What about you, DeMarco?
No, I'm
The
not
thing
telling you
won't
guys
drink.
anything ever again.
No,
What?
no, come on. What's the liquor you won't drink?
No.
No, come on. What's the liquor you won't drink?
Are you a tequila guy?
Yeah, I love tequila. At bad nights with bad tequila. I didn't know there was such thing as bad tequila.
Oh, there is bad tequila.
Yeah, thank you for that mandala night. Yeah, I learned.
No, mandala is delicious.
Mandala is fantastic.
But I learned about bad tequila.
Yeah,
they were teaching me about good tequila. So bad nights. The entire parade, I don't remember.
You don't remember the
I
parade?
and I wound up on the drums that night. That's funny.
Is that right?
I don't remember a single thing.
You ended up on the drums?
There you go. I fuzzed out on the plane. Yeah, I did, and I don't know.
What were you drinking that day?
Hennessy. Lots of Hennessy.
Yeah. I can't drink Hennessy. I can't do it.
We did, straight.
Carlos Saisu's wedding, they had a bottle of Hennessy on every single table.
Right?
Did they really?
Yeah,
they did, on every single table. And Michael Funchess had more Hennessy than I've ever seen a human drink Hennessy. He took the bottle off of our table and took it to his table.
Did he really?
Yes.
I mean, I
100%.
couldn't go to the wedding, but yes, I've heard all of these stories.
Yes.
Yeah, I
very
discovered
true.
Hennessy and apple juice that day, that night. Yeah, and it kept going.
Bucanas
And it lasted
apple
2
juice.
weeks.
Bucana's very good.
Bucanas and apple juice. I discovered that in the DR.
Yeah.
Oh, it hit different. It just
hit different.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mason,
There are
it
something
was a
like
bender.
I will not ever drink Jack again.
Ever?
I will
Very
never,
sweet.
ever,
I like
ever
Jack, though.
drink Jack. I got so sick on Jack.
Jack and Coke? Simple.
We were
All
just
night.
drinking straight shots of Jack.
Oh, you don't do that. You don't drink shots of Jack.
God.
That's just a
Killed
bad call.
Killed me. I was hungover for 3 days.
Did it start out of fun or?
Yeah, it started out of fun.
Oh, okay. All right.
It ended, yeah.
I mean,
I
if you
don't know.
drink enough
It
of those.
involved, it involved so much debauchery. Like, it was 4th of July, and we were like shooting bottle rockets across the road.
Oh yeah.
People.
Wildly
and
night.
It was just like
I got you.
It was insane, and
That's-
so much Jack. It was ridiculous.
That's crazy. My brother, for his 21st birthday, my goal was to get him bleeped out of his mind. And to this day, he cannot smell Patron. If
No.
he
Oh,
even
is that
gets
right?
a wisp of it,
Yeah.
he's like, take it away.
Well, good for
Patron.
Simone. She
Will not be drinking.
She's
sure
done
she will.
drinking.
Yeah.
No good on
We've
Patron.
all been there.
But you know what? The other part of that story that I find interesting is that she went on Threads.
Yeah, I heard that too.
And posted.
Yeah, she did.
Now, here's the thing. More and more people, I think, are going to Threads. Is that possible?
No.
Yes.
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 Do you use
I heard
Threads?
NFL.
Not yet.
I heard NFL Threads is like a real thing.
Good. Okay. Yes.
It's supposed to be a calm down version of Twitter.
Yeah, it is. It's
I'm
calmed
all
down,
for
it's
that.
nicer.
Aren't
Yeah,
you?
me too. But I don't know. I went on it one time when it first came out, and I was like,
It's attached to Facebook.
No,
And
to
Instagram.
It's
to
like-
Instagram.
It's actually
Instagram,
Instagram,
Facebook,
yeah.
all of that. But it is a more calm down, less cesspoolish
Yes.
version of Twitter. But
It's
also
all
more-
social media is a cesspool. It's going to
Well,
be
yeah,
that way too
but
on
it's-
Threads eventually.
Yeah, but there is more. Like, if you want to get more like content that isn't like gossipy, you do go to Threads. I find it interesting.
Right. Yeah. I mean, we'll see. We'll see if it
There's
works.
so
There's
mu-
that.
there's so
There's
many.
Blue Sky. Those are the two.
Yeah, Blue
Threads and
Sky.
Blue Sky.
Really?
I don't do
Okay.
Blue Sky.
Forgot that was a thing.
Yeah, Blue Sky is the one that Jack Dorsey did, the guy that used to have Twitter.
What's up, Fu?
I saw a stat by Pro Football Focus today that the last 21 seasons, 19 of those 21 seasons, a team has gone from worst to first in their division. So it kind of got me thinking, which ones of these teams from last year, I'll go through the teams finished
okay.
last, have the best chance. I mean, 19 out of 21, one of these teams is going to do it.
Okay.
The Commanders, the Cardinals, the Bears, or the Panthers in the NFC. In the AFC, it would be the Patriots, Chargers, Bengals, and Titans. So for your money, who has the best chance of finishing first in their division?
Okay.
Of that list.
Three.
Three teams. Arizona, because I think that's a
I
wild card.
am not a believer.
Because of Kyler Murray, and if they ever get that right, he's dangerous.
If he's the guy that he was before he got injured,
Yeah.
they very well could get up there.
Because they were rolling.
But,
Caleb in Chicago.
Yeah,
Told
Caleb
you.
in Chicago.
So
That's a
didn't I
good
say
one.
the Bears?
That's a good one, and don't count out Cincinnati.
I also now was Cincinnati last.
They were
year?
last.
Yeah.
Oh no, Cincinnati's a
fluke.
great
Yeah,
call
that's-
with
yeah,
Joe
yeah,
Burrow. I also think, by the way, Jaden Daniels has a chance to be pretty good. You
Yeah.
think? I mean, Washington can make a little run.
If anybody can do it, change that organization around, it's probably Dan Quinn. I mean,
Yeah.
he is that type of coach, and if that quarterback is what we think he's going to be, then yes.
Has he been a good head coach in the past? Like in Atlanta?
He beat the Rams here in the
Yeah.
playoffs in Atlanta. He was really good. I don't know why it flamed out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
They
can't
lost
remember
20
why.
when they were up 28-3.
Was that what it was? He lost the Super Bowl with
Yeah,
Matt Ryan.
28
That's
to 3.
right. Yeah,
That'll
yeah.
do it.
Apart.
That'll do it. So what's interesting here is nobody said the Chargers.
Because they're not going to.
Because
the Chiefs
they're
are in
not
the division.
going to. Right.
No, that's why. That's why. I
Plus,
said Chiefs.
I mean, I think the Raiders probably
they got a great shot.
Finish with a better record than the Chargers.
Agreed. Totally agreed.
Come on now. I thought you were on my side.
I don't know.
Brian,
laughing boy.
There is not one person in this building that is on your side.
Yeah, we all want to see it.
Cody left, bro.
Any Charger fan maybe, but that's it. I think Ethan is a guy that might be on your
Oh,
side.
yeah, Ethan.
a Chargers
Yeah, he's a
fan?
They were having this
somebody
whole
should tell
Oh my
conversation
God.
in the kitchen one day.
Yes,
Before I start
Ethan
talking
and
to
him
Ethan.
were going at it. I'm like, you're
But
a
that's it.
Charger fan?
Yeah.
Everybody else in this building wants that hair to fall off.
Yes.
Sorry, Brian.
Sorry, Brian.
No love. Damn.
What's up, fool? All right, guys. So this happened again to Hunter Green. He barfed on the mound.
I
Did you
saw
just-
that twice this year.
Twice.
now.
It actually has happened twice in the last 2 months. So I wanted to know, do you think it's jitters? Is there like something going on? Because it doesn't seem like it's health related. And I know that when people get like antsy or anxious, they barf. So could it be that?
In other words, just nervous?
Yeah, just nervous.
I guess it could
I
be
suppose
anything.
it could be. I mean,
I've never seen that.
There's not a rash of guys throwing up on the mound.
No, maybe it's probably something that he's like eating. It's maybe something that he's decided to bring into his diet that is just not agreeing with him. Because why would it all of a sudden be nerves when he's been pitching for what 2-3 years now?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I don't know.
I can't see nerves
twice,
being it.
and it was because of this like stimulants. I tried NoDoz on an empty stomach.
Oh, NoDoz.
And it made me
Yeah.
go. And the other time was I took a multivitamin, and it didn't agree, and it came right back
Interesting.
up. Yeah,
Interesting.
Yeah, they said it was for energy, and it just didn't
on the
agree.
field?
Yeah, twice. Just the only 2 times. Yeah.
Here's what I think about throwing up. Here's what I think about throwing up. When you're watching a movie or a TV show, and somebody sees something bad or thinks something bad, like you see a body, people throw up right away.
Right.
You know how you do that? I don't believe that really happens in real life. If I see somebody throw up in a movie because of some
Getting
circumstance,
impaled on something or an arm being chopped off, like that's going to happen.
No, like a dead body. You find a dead body.
Well,
nobody's
who's
going to
found
throw
the dead
up.
body in this room?
In the
show.
movies.
Oh,
in the
thank
movies and on TV. I'm not saying in real life.
I believe that. I believe that.
If you
Okay,
stumbled
okay.
across a dead body, would you throw up when you saw it?
Like in real life?
Yeah.
Maybe, I guess.
I would not throw
If you have
up.
a weak stomach,
See,
you will.
Have you ever
Seen a dead body?
Yes. Because I don't think it's the body; it's the smell that gets you.
Okay,
You think that's what it is?
That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what turns your stomach.
I have seen, unfortunately, I was driving home and it was a really bad accident and somebody flew out of the car and they were gone.
Jeez.
So I have, and I did not barf.
No.
But it was quick.
Right,
It was
right.
quick.
Not a freshly Jason Voorhees body, no, but one that's been there for a while might get you.
I saw my grandfather on the gurney afterwards.
Oh, really?
Right after he passed, and I was with my dad. Yeah, it was awful. It was a long time ago, but I didn't throw up from that. But I felt sick. Like
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
seeing his face like that, it just wasn't
You
something
do
that I
feel like
would.
something with your stomach. It just
Yeah.
doesn't.
Let's move past
Yeah,
dead
thank
body
you.
talk. Yeah.
Well, you took it
That
there.
concludes dead body talk for today.
What's up, fool?
All right, guys. So Anthony Richardson was on with Kay Adams. She's been going around all the training camps doing her show Up and Adams. Had an interesting take here. He said he owns at least 60 pairs of Crocs. And it got me thinking.
That's too many Crocs.
Right?
Who's this?
Anthony Richardson,
Oh, okay,
Colts
yeah.
quarterback.
Yeah.
So
That
is there
makes
anything
sense.
that you guys own that's just like an excessive amount of that you don't need, like 60 pairs of Crocs?
I don't like Crocs. To me, if you're like gardening, maybe Crocs make sense. But I see people wearing Crocs in public, and I'm just like, that's embarrassing. Wearing plastic shoes or rubber plastic
Listen,
shoes
They're
around.
fully in
You
right
lose
now.
respect.
The kids love them. Does your daughter like Crocs?
She does, yes,
Yeah.
but we don't get to wear Crocs.
Why?
Parents don't get to wear
Oh
Crocs.
no, we don't.
That's
But
what I
that is
mean.
That's a huge thing. I have a lot of Legos, like way
Yeah.
too many
Do you
Legos.
really?
Yeah,
Legos?
way too many Legos. I actually build Legos all the time.
Nice.
So all
As a
around
grown
my
up?
house. Yeah, I love Legos.
Okay.
As a
Legos-
grown-up, look
yes.
at me.
Well, I mean, as a grown
build
up,
the hard
Legos,
ones, right?
Yeah, I build the hard ones.
hard
yeah,
ones.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
build
got
like
you.
things that are like 1,000,
Yeah,
2,000.
and
Oh my
you
God.
don't
Yeah.
touch them. Yeah.
No, they just go up and then I don't
There you
touch
go.
them. But
Really?
it just clears your mind. You put it in front of you. You think about nothing. You have a show or a Dodger game on in the background, and you just shut everything out and build. It's wonderful.
I know.
Yeah.
So I have
people like
way too many Legos.
way too
Yeah.
many. Have way too many of something.
Well, back in the day, so Anthony Richardson is playing, right? He's a young dude in the NFL.
Yeah. Yes.
And he's got like Crocs.
Yeah, Crocs.
I had, remember the old Zubaz pants?
Yeah, that's what Michael Thompson wears all the time. He wears the Zubaz.
I think I had like 20 pairs of those things. Because
why do you need 20?
They were popular back in the day.
But I mean, 20 is a lot.
Why does he have 15 pairs of Crocs? That's what I'm saying. It's just
I
dumb.
see what you're saying,
Give me 20.
I've got, let me see. I've got 3 pairs of Adidas tennis shoes and 3 pairs of Skechers. That's what I'm living on
That's
right
what
now.
you're rocking.
Yeah, that's what I'm rocking.
And then your dress shoes. And then dress shoes.
And then
dress shoes.
And then dress shoes, which
Did
I
you have
hardly
hammer
ever wear.
pants too? You live right down the street from
Yeah,
hammer.
he did.
I did.
How many pairs of hammer pants did you
Two.
have?
Just two.
I had
Yeah.
some too. Like,
I didn't
they
commit to the
connected
style.
in the middle.
Yeah,
it was
I
How
didn't
many
commit.
shoes is too many shoes? Now that I gotta because he said 60 pairs of Crocs.
Let me see.
I have 7 pairs of shoes.
Workout.
I own 7 pairs of shoes.
Kicking it.
That's enough.
Casual business.
I have I got a lot of shoes.
12?
12 pairs of shoes?
12 pairs of shoes.
That's all right. That's
Black,
a normal
brown.
amount. Yeah, that's
12.
a normal
I got
amount.
over
15 to 20.
I got over 40, and you guys only see me with like 3.
But here's the thing. I think women have more shoes than men.
That's true.
Yes.
100%. And also on the Crocs situation, don't knock it till you try it.
I'm not trying it.
I've
Because,
tried.
hold on. So there's different kinds of Crocs now. I don't like the little ones with the strap on the back that look like little doctor shoes.
Mm-hmm.
But Disney got me because my shoes like hurt, and I went and got these like slip-on ones, like just like sandals. Those things are great.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Take your word for it.
Remember when Uggs
Not
were
gonna do it.
unisex?
Uggs. No,
When they first came out.
Tom Brady loved
Yes.
Uggs.
Oh, the Uggs.
Are they only for women now?
Now, yes.
Really?
I always thought they were when they
always
first came out.
they always look really comfortable. To me.
Right, they were.
They are.
And then all of a sudden we couldn't wear them anymore.
They are.
Yeah, right.
Brian, how many shoes do you have? How many pairs?
Probably around 15, 20.
Yeah, no
There you go.
Crocs.
Yeah.
No Crocs, no. A bunch of sandals, though. You know?
Yeah.
Oh,
Gotta have
Greg
the
has
flip-flops.
sandals.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
slides
love
I have.
sandals.
I don't have sandals.
I have
got
a pair of
slides.
Crocs, but I got them from the hospital. That's the only reason.
Oh.
Hospital
Yeah.
Crocs?
Wait,
Yeah,
hospital
that's it. That's
Crocs?
the only. Yeah, they gave me a pair of Crocs when I was in the hospital. That's the only reason I have a
What
pair.
is that like?
Fancy
You
hospital.
get a
Walk around-
complimentary pair of Crocs
I
when
was
you
there
check
for
into
like
that
4
hospital?
days. I was in there for like 4 days, and so I could walk around. They gave me Crocs.
Oh, that's nice. Did you keep them?
Yes,
Oh, that's
they're
nice.
just
They're
somewhere.
expensive.
Hospital Crocs.
Hospital Crocs.
Did they have the
Green?
brand on them?
Are they green, blue?
Yeah, I want to know
No,
now.
they're black.
They're black.
They're
Okay.
black. Yeah.
Excellent.
Interesting.
All right, there you have it. There's your What's Up Fool coming up next for you. Charles Barkley staying at TNT. Surprising what he's giving up. Plus, Dear Abby is still a thing. Bergman, you sent me this story weeks ago.
Weeks and weeks and weeks. You found a way to
comes
get it
back
in. Look at
around.
you.
So we'll do a little Dear Abby, which is still a thing, coming up next for you. Mason in Ireland. Mason along with Bergman and Brian and Laura and the lead drummer for Asp, DeMarco Farr. Almost. Mason in Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Starting Monday, September 9th, there's a new fall lineup on 710 ESPN, and it means the 9-hour LA Sports Mega Block begins an hour earlier. Even more live and local LA sports talk on 710 ESPN. The Travis and Sliwa Show will start at 9 a.m. Mason and Ireland move back to noon to 3, and Shidano and Cappy start the LA Afternoon Drive Takeover at 3 p.m. And then at 6 p.m., we are the destination for LA sports. It's a new fall lineup on 710 ESPN, and it begins Monday, September 9th.
Orthopedic and spine care more than any other hospital. At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, there is no one better at getting you back to you. Proudly founded by premier physicians in partnership with Hoag. Learn more at HoagOrthopedicInstitute.com.
Coming up today at 4 p.m.
It's the LA Afternoon Takeover with Sedano and Cap.
But I
That's
thought
funny.
that nowadays, like if somebody, drops a joint, they're dropping an album.
So
joint could be a lot of things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just depends on the context that you're using such word.
Yes.
Okay, so from
Kinda
now
like
on,
Smurf.
I can replace everything with joint.
Nah, not everything, but certain things.
Try. Go ahead. Let me see.
So, like here, for example, like my girlfriend's gonna come over to the house here as soon as we're off the air. I'm gonna be like, "Yo, girl, where are we gonna have dinner at that joint?"
That works.
That works.
That works.
Yeah.
I got
But wait
this
a
one
second.
joint that we can go to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but wait a
That's
second. but
better.
That's old
That is
school, though.
better.
We always used to call a place a joint. I
What
don't think-
DeAndre just said was better.
All right.
Try again, Cap.
After the show, I'm going to drop a picture on my joint of this show.
Nice.
Hey,
It
that
worked.
works.
It was a little awkward, but it worked.
bit.
It worked.
The delivery took a little bit too
Yeah.
long, but it was good.
Yeah, it worked.
Sedano and Cap, every weekday after Mason and Ireland.
On 710 ESPN.
Texting enrolls you into reoccurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could be lower testosterone.
Lower T?
Yeah, I went through it a while back. Once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me.
I've seen that ad on TV. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah. The key ingredient is something called Tesnor, which helps boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean.
And it's made a difference for you?
Man, I feel like I'm in my 20s again. At work, in the gym, and in the bedroom.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try it for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send them a text.
Text BODY to 321-321 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast. Absolutely free. Text BODY to 321-321. That's BODY to 321-321.
One of LA's best kept secrets in the heart of Los Angeles, East Central Hotel offers effortless accommodations and unparalleled accessibility. The East Central Hotel is for everyone looking for entertainment with their trendy, spacious rooms, a renovated gym, and a patio lounge for breakfast, dinner, and drinks. Stop by their incredible Nixo Lounge before your next event at LA Live. Book your stay at eastcentralhotel.com or call 213-748-1291 today at Entertainment's official address.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A good karma brands radio station. It is Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN. Don't get it twisted, yo. The most downloaded sports radio show in Los Angeles. The podcast, that is.
Mason and Ireland, the #1 most downloaded sports podcast in Los Angeles. The #1 most downloaded sports podcast in Los Angeles. And we thank all of our podcast listeners for that.
If you ever miss a moment, get your fill anytime. Just search Mason and Ireland wherever you get your podcast.
Okay, so if you're just tuning in, DeMarco was the drummer in a band called ASP, A-S-P. So if you hear a joke or a callback, now you know how to follow it.
We
at
rocked
home.
out, man. We had fun.
Not Stepdad Leo texted me and said, I've looked all over IMDb and Google and have found no mention of the band ASP.
Played a
So
lot of
disappointing.
Scorpions. Played a lot of Scorpions.
The Scorps.
Played a lot of Scorpions.
Like that.
Yes.
All right, so Charles Barkley has committed now to stay at TNT even after the NBA moves on to NBC and Amazon and all that stuff.
Yay.
He wants to stay there so that he and they're talking about doing like a Sports Center kind of show with the guys from inside the NBA, which I think is interesting. Charles Barkley talking about the NBA plus other sports.
Oh, my God. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Why?
Charles unleashed on the NFL?
Why not?
Because
Love
he's going to call people out.
He's fascinating.
He's going to call people out. Come on.
So he was on with Dan Levitard, and think about this. He's staying at TNT. He had opportunities. Listen to this conversation.
But the #1 thing for me is my people at Turner get to keep their jobs for at least another year. And that's all I was concerned with.
Charles, how much money do you think that you left on the table in making that decision concerned about others?
A minimum of $100 million. A minimum.
Man. Yeah, because I imagine it was a lot of fun to be you recently, right? In free agency, that had to feel good even as you're thinking to yourself in these meetings, because I talked to you a little bit at least. You're like, I'm not.
Yeah, 100%. It was a great feeling. And I want to thank all those networks for reaching out to me. It was really humbling and cool.
So $100 million.
That's incredible. That's incredible.
But I completely get it.
Yeah.
If there is, I mean,
sorta.
What, you only sort of get it?
No, I mean, I get it. I mean, you are talking about Charles Barkley. I'm assuming
Correct.
he's got some money in the bank.
All right, he's doing fine.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, he's doing okay.
So you can say no to $100 million. Some people are like, "Are you out of your mind?" You know what I mean? Like
guarantee.
like that.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
That's hard to turn down $100 million.
It is.
Yeah.
But is there now? I would argue that Stephen A. Smith is one of the great sports opinion makers. Stirs the pot like nobody else. Charles is right there in terms of the ability to create conversation and to stir things up. Is there anybody else that does that really well at the national level?
No, see, this is Stephen A., right? I think he's like John Cena. He has as many fans as he does people that hate him, right?
And that's, by the way, a good thing.
That's a great thing.
Yeah.
They're reacting. That's the thing. I don't know anyone that hates Charles Barkley.
No.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think Charles is universally loved, and for what he does, he tells the truth, and he backs it up, and he's funny. That is the best show on TV, if you ask me.
Absolutely.
They're
And
great.
he'll say anything.
Yes,
He'll say anything.
But at least it's like rooted in reality, and he's not hating on the guy, I guess. I don't know. He's keeping it real. I love Charles, and I think that's awesome if you can turn down $100 million.
Turning down $100 million.
Would you turn down $100 million? One hundo. See, you might be a bad person to ask. Brian, are you turning down $100 million?
Why am I a bad person to ask?
Because you've been on the radio for a while.
Yeah.
You've done this for a while.
Oh, that's
You're
true.
established. It's
Would
different.
I turn down $100 million?
Yeah. I mean, you might do the right thing, right?
So the premise is the same as Charles. In other words,
yeah,
you take the 100 and everybody you know loses their job.
Correct.
Or you stay where you are so that nobody loses their job.
You do the right thing. You do right by your fellow man.
Okay.
Right.
So what would you do?
That's hard, man.
I mean, $100 million.
Okay, so there's no way I could take the hundo and then hire those people?
Nope. Everybody loses their job if you take the 100.
God.
Be honest. Don't lie.
Honest. Be real.
Wait, how did it just swing to me all of a sudden?
Be
Why
real.
am I going
Let's go.
first?
Come on,
Why am I walking the plank?
You're up.
You know what? I'd be
You
like
wanna be
Charles
the
Barkley.
Mandy's-
I would turn it down.
You're such a liar. You're such a liar.
All right, who would actually turn it down in this? Like within the five of
Look,
us,
I
who
love
would?
all of you so much.
I know you would.
but
I know you
love
would
my
take
family and
See?
my life more, and
Okay.
so I'm taking the $100 million and I'm out of here.
But here's my thing: he has the money, but like we don't. So I get it. But he does, so he's able to.
He
do
can
it.
turn it
Laura,
down.
you would do it.
Turn it down?
No, you take it.
No, I would turn it down.
No, you wouldn't.
No.
Stop it. There's
I
not
would.
one person at this place
Stop,
that talks
Laura.
about money more. There's like
Hell yeah, because I love money.
$100 million you're going
This
to walk
isn't-
away from?
it's not
Wait, do
100
I have
it's-
his money or not?
No. You're you.
You're you.
Oh hell yeah, I'm taking the money. I thought I had his money.
See?
No, I thought I had his money. I was like, yeah, I'm turning it
Yeah,
down.
sorry, you guys are all fired. Brian, what about you?
Oh, give me my money.
There you
baby.
Yeah,
go.
give me
Yeah.
my money.
Oh, by the way, that was a terrible bit.
Oh, it was great.
I hated that bit.
It's hilarious.
Did
I
you
hated
really
that
not
bit.
know that was the thing?
I did
That
know.
was a trend. Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
I knew that.
So
was
when
the
it was
thing.
going on, you're like, I know what's going
I
on
know.
here. You really got into it, though.
I did.
Yeah.
You
did
sold
really
it.
get
Yeah.
It would have been better if you said
That's
you
on
didn't
our
know.
ESPN socials if you want to watch it.
With 1 million followers.
That's right, 1 million followers.
Yes.
1 million plus.
1 million plus, yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So this is an interesting dilemma I want to throw at you guys. So Dear Abby, you know who Dear Abby is, right? This is like an advice column. So somebody wrote to Dear Abby, and this is what they said. I want to get you guys' reaction to it. I was watching a police video on the internet, and I spotted the woman who lives in the apartment next door. I know it's her because of the prominent tattoo on her chest. She was being arrested for drunken disorderly conduct. She went ballistic on the cops. First, she screamed and fought back. Next, she sagged and started sobbing at the top of her lungs. Then she started laughing like a maniac. I'm afraid to live next to her now. Should I show the video in the apartment should I show the video to the apartment manager and ask that she be removed? It's signed Scared in Oklahoma. So if this had happened to you, you saw your next door neighbor. Let's say you're in an apartment. Some of us are in apartments. You're in an apartment.
I am.
Apartment next door.
Same.
Yeah.
The woman you see in this police video, and you're like, oh my God, I'm living next to a crazy woman. Do you go to the apartment manager and say, "Hey, this lady, I don't feel comfortable."
I shot the video, like I saw it.
She saw it. You didn't shoot it. You saw it.
Oh, you just saw her
You
going
saw the
berserk.
video.
And do I want to bring it to the
Like on
attention of my
Cops or something
manager?
like that.
Oh.
Would you go to the apartment manager and say, "Lady next door"?
Yeah, I think I would.
She's a little nuts.
I think I would.
Yeah.
I think I would. I would, just to put it on record. Because if it's that crazy and it's on cops, and you said she swung at cops?
She yelled at cops.
Completely unstable, living
And then
right
went-
next door to me.
Laughed like a
Went through the
maniac at one
whole,
point.
like drunken thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
High, low,
Gender
high,
aside, right?
low.
This is just a nut living next
Nut
door.
living next door.
Of course I would.
You
Yes,
would.
Of course I would.
And would you expect the apartment manager to remove them?
No, I don't think I would expect the manager to move them or remove them.
So then what's the point of telling the manager?
Just to put them on, just in case. I don't know. Put them on
But
alert.
if you don't want him to move them, what's the
Do
point
you
of
know
saying-
this nut next to me is crazy? Can you move me? You know,
move you
or
but then-
something.
Then you have to pick up all your
something.
stuff. That seems like a lot. of
There's a psycho next door.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you know this? And if you did you put me next door to them on
Right,
purpose?
right.
I want to know all this stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
crazy person next door, Bergman. Do you go to the apartment manager and say, "Dude, seriously"?
Nope. I
You
leave.
don't.
I let them do their thing. Like it's fine as long as they don't start bothering me. But either way, then I will go next door and knock on the door and say, "Hey, can you keep it down if they're too loud?" But no, I'm not gonna start going to my manager. for
Okay.
that.
What if he's the
I
nut?
don't want to be the one.
What if
very
the
well
manager
could be
is
me.
next door?
Yeah.
Laura, what about you? A crazy person next door? Do you go tell the manager?
Nah, man. At my old place, I had working girls in front, and they were noisy, and I just,
Do you mean working girls like working girls?
Yeah, like working girls,
Hard
like
hats?
working girls. You know.
Yes. Well, I mean,
I don't want to use the other word because I heard it's not polite anymore. But you know.
Yeah, it's not. No.
I guess not.
They were sex
Ladies
workers.
of the night.
Sex workers,
Oh,
yeah.
sex
Sex
workers.
I was thinking brogans and hammers and construction.
Yeah.
No.
Hard hats.
You're
And
so,
honestly-
you're so like
You would not do
humble and
anything.
just,
Honestly, no, because at the end of
So-
the day, I live in downtown LA. The crazies
Right.
are out.
Okay.
So, I mean, half my like now where I live is really calm, but there's one or two that you're like, oh, you off. And like the person that hit the car and left, you know what I mean?
Oh,
So-
that's right. Brian, what about you? Crazy person next door. You've seen the police video. Do you show the police video to the manager and say, "What? You got to move this person"?
I don't think I would on the fact that if that person now found out that like, oh, I went behind his back, told on the manager, then you got a crazy person coming after me, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
right, true.
getting all hammered and going up and high and low and coming after you now banging on your door.
come on, man.
Crazy.
See,
I'll stay out of it.
I think the correct answer is mind your own
business.
I'm
I'm
a
learning.
huge believer of mind your own business. I don't know why everybody wants to be in everybody else's business all the time.
I don't care what you do, but if I see it and you're crazy, I
Right.
can let somebody know. You know?
Put it on record.
At least.
So
don't
you're
you
the
think?
only one that's going to go
Yeah,
and
you,
tell
by
on
the way, are
person.
the only one that was going to go
Yes,
to the
everyone
apartment
I
else is
manager.
like,
survived this
leave
movie.
alone.
I survived this movie.
Yeah.
You don't know that they're going to hurt you.
This is how I got the
And
apartment.
also,
You're all
like,
gone.
You're a big guy. They're not going to hurt you. You're not going to get snatched like
Well,
You're not going to get snatched.
Well, I mean, you said it was a she, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm the first one to go.
Yeah,
yeah,
sure,
right.
sure you are.
right.
All right, there you have it. Coming up next for you, great piece of audio from Sean McVay during the Rams preseason opener. It is really, really entertaining. Plus, it's the summer, and some people are already acting like it's over and that it's the fall. That's coming up next for you. Mason and Ireland. DeMarco's in for John, 710 ESPN.
Hey, ESPN LA listeners, it's John Ireland. You want to play golf with me and corporate Greg Berkman? You can, thanks to Terranea. If you listen to the show, you know Terranea is my favorite place in the world. It's like going to Hawaii without getting on a plane. Well, you can play golf with Bergman and I at the links at Terranea, and then we'll buy you lunch. Here's how you win. Send a video of your golf swing to @ESPN Los Angeles on Instagram or on Twitter. We'll take a look at your golf swing. If you impress us, you'll be playing golf at Terranea with me and Bergman, and then we'll buy you lunch. And you can eat, all you can drink. We don't care. We're not paying.
hired teams, experience, and know-how by your side. No one, and I mean no one, messes with Avner Gatt and his team. So call Avner Gatt right now. 818-917-5256. 818-917-5256. That's AvnerGatt.com. AVNERGAT. AvnerGatt.com. When you call him directly, Avner Gatt and his family, they take the calls themselves. Avner Gatt says, hello.
Hey, it's Travis. And Slee. By now you have heard about our good friends at the law office of Joseph S. Normand.
When my son Bobby was in an accident, we called Joe and he hit it out of the park. That's why I trust Joe.
No insurance company is ever on your side. Anything you say to them can and will be used against you. Joe and his team will treat you like family, get you the medical attention you need, and the max compensation you deserve.
Call 213-747-2000. That's 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com.
The law office of Joseph S. Normand.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same but is 95% cheaper? And you can get it online at hims.com/joy. Through Hims, you'll get a free medical consultation to determine the ED medication that's best for you. Discreet shipping if prescribed, a 100% online process, and a range of treatment options, including trusted generic alternatives to the name brands, at up to 95% off. ED is personal, and at Hims, so is treating it. Just go to hims.com/joy and get connected to a licensed medical provider online for free, with zero copay, no expensive appointments, and no awkward face-to-face conversations. To start your free online visit, you need to go to this exclusive address, hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit. HIMS.com/JOY.
And it is Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN, the OGs of LA Sports Radio. We're here each weekday, 1 to 4 p.m. for your afternoon. Sandwich between Travis and Sliwa and Sonato and Cap. Mason and Ireland continues now.
Now, this is the song.
Great song.
So, Laura, we have a B-Boy Victor update?
B-Boy.
I can't.
B-Boy Victor.
Do we have a B-Boy Victor update?
I'm working on it. Somebody actually reached out that was listening.
Okay.
Who also works in the business.
This is the gold medalist for breaking
Nice.
from the Paris Games.
And he was like, I'm working on it. Give me a contact. I did not give him my contact. I gave him my email.
Yep.
So we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
First question. Are you embarrassed by that Aussie? Because that's bad.
Raygun.
Oh, my God.
Overshadowed everything.
Do you think it's not going to be in 2028 because of Raygun?
No, it was.
No,
It was never scheduled
I think
to come
it was
here.
always going to be a one
time,
and done.
Yes.
What's the point of that?
You have a demonstration sport and you show people. Like, for example, the one and dones for the next games. And they could potentially.
So LA will have one and dones.
Yeah, softball, baseball, cricket.
Are going to be one and done?
Lacrosse. I don't know which ones are going to continue. Like baseball comes and goes. Softball comes and goes.
How do you feel
Cricket
about
has
baseball?
never been in, I don't think. Lacrosse
That'd be
is
fun.
new.
That'd be fun.
But do you think
Olympic
Major League players
baseball?
should play in, because it's in the middle of the season, should Major League players play in the
Yes.
Olympics?
That's up to you guys, but I would love to see it.
Oh, me too.
It would ruin your season, definitely.
No,
Yes.
it wouldn't.
Yeah,
An Olympic right in the middle of a
You're
season.
going to take
That's all right.
a 2 month break? Or
Yeah.
a 2 week break?
months,
It's
2 weeks.
It's a month.
Eliminate
2
the
weeks.
All-Star break for 1 year.
So 1 week?
Oh, you're only
Start-
there to play and then come home.
Yeah,
you don't have to stay for the whole Olympics.
Start a week early. Start the season a week early. Extend it maybe a couple of days at the end, and you eliminate the All-Star break, and you play the Olympics.
If you
in
do
there.
it that way, but then there's going to be these guys don't get break. I guess there's some people that do get breaks still because they don't during that. Yeah,
and not everybody's going to be on an Olympic team. Some guys
this
are
is
just
true.
going to get a break.
Yeah, but a lot of them will be on though.
Wait.
Most of the league will be on.
Will we
teams.
win it? Will we win gold?
I
No,
wouldn't.
We usually don't.
Yeah, I mean, I would say
Japan won the
really?
WBC.
the DR.
DR, a very good. Cuba's very
Cuba's
good.
good.
Yeah, no, this
Then
is
let's not do it.
No, let's do it. Let's
Yeah,
bring the
absolutely,
best in the
you
world.
should. No, I don't
like
wanna
the
get
WBC has been a huge success.
Loved
Everybody
it.
thought it would
Yeah.
tank, but it's been a huge success. I would imagine that when Rob Manfred announces that they're not going to stop Major League Baseball for the 2028 Olympics, he'll say, "We already have the WBC."
Well, isn't that a kind of a decent point? I'm surprised I'm saying
But
that
the
about Rob
Olympics are
Manfred.
the Olympics.
I
A gold medal is
get
a gold
but
medal.
they do this already twice every 2 years.
But there's no Olympic gold medal for it.
No.
I don't know if
Is that on the
anybody's.
spot? Who is our best American hitter?
Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper. That would be our guy.
Yeah.
Aaron Judge.
And he really wants to play. So Mookie Betts.
That's a pretty good team so
that's
far.
also 4 years from now. So
Yeah.
What about an
Mookie
arm?
will be older.
What about an arm?
It just depends.
Like right now.
Right now, Garrett Cole would be really high up there.
Garrett Cole, Chris Sale.
Chris Sale, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if Jacob DeGrom comes back, it could be a guy.
I mean, we definitely have guys.
I guarantee you would change your second loser thing.
Yes,
that's not a thing.
You would be happy with the bronze.
Don't bring this up.
Yeah.
He's very, very sensitive about it.
It's electrifying.
All right, so Rams quarterback Matthew Stafford leaves practice with hamstring issue. Now, this sends a shiver down my spine. He was going to talk after practice, but that press conference has been canceled. McVay, I don't know if he's talked or not yet, but do you know anything on this, DeMarco?
Just from texting. They were out in Oxnard, joint practice with the Cowboys, and he started practice. Hamstring soreness, did not finish practice. So that's not the end of the world, but it should be alarming, especially with what you guys saw on Sunday.
You're saying it should be alarming?
Absolutely, it should be alarming. I mean, anytime Matthew Stafford is out or dinged or anything wrong with him, I mean, that's the franchise right now. That's the only reason we have hope is because you have Matthew Stafford at quarterback.
Right.
Yeah, if that changes, then that's a problem. That's a problem all the way around.
When will we get an update on this? We'll
probably today, tomorrow. Yeah. I mean, it's.
You think they'll do the smart thing with him?
I'm sure they will. I mean, you can put him in shotgun, not move the guy.
By the way, that is just the cliche you taught me.
I got you.
We'll do the smart thing.
You're right. I got you.
Every injury.
Yeah. I mean, but it's not like a running back. It's not like Puka. It's not like a linebacker. Anybody like a skill guy that's got to run. I mean, he's the quarterback. It's going to affect him, but it's not going to kill his season.
So if McVay is kind of like this quarterback guru type of guy, right?
Yeah.
And let's say Stafford does go down. You have a new offensive line that is really big dudes. Let's say they're all healthy.
Yeah.
Could you bring in somebody if Stafford goes down like a Tannehill and make it all work because of what you have in front?
If let's say Matthew Stafford, and let me knock on wood before I say this. This is bad. I don't even want to say this. What's going on in Minnesota?
Yeah.
With their rookie quarterback.
If that were to happen.
I don't even want to say it. See, but if that were to happen, then you're in the market. Tannehill becomes a guy you go after and get immediately.
Right.
Yeah, because that's the chance for him to start. I mean, you're not going to bring Tannehill here for 2 games.
No, but so it kind of goes back to your Stetson Bennett thing. Can he do that with any quarterback, or is it has to be that type of guy, like a Ryan Tannehill?
He cannot do it with. I don't think he can do it with Stetson Bennett.
I don't think anybody
100% agree. 100% agree. Yeah, that's what I mean. If Stafford
Are you
goes
backing off your Stetson Bennett?
No, I never. See, you took it the wrong way. This is like Kaepernick taking a knee. You guys, you're taking it the wrong way.
Yeah,
I'm not saying Stetson Bennett is your starter. I'm saying you can get through 2 weeks with the guy.
Right.
That's all I'm saying is 2 weeks. But if Stafford gets hurt, something bad happens, and now Garoppolo and Stetson Bennett are your only options, then you hit the market.
Yeah, because Garoppolo can't be the guy for the whole year, right? The Rams season is done if it's Garoppolo for the whole year.
You know, that's funny. Look, he's run this type of offense before.
Not well.
And he understands
And it's
this.
a great offense with lots of weapons.
Here, I was going to tell you this. I think I did. Dave Ragone is their quarterback coach. He was my quarterback in Europe when I was coaching. Great guy. And he said that Jimmy Garoppolo, of all the quarterbacks that he's worked with that are 34 and over, he's the smartest one. And that includes Matt Ryan. That includes some very good quarterbacks. So he's really impressed with how well Jimmy Garoppolo can pick up the offense and understand it. So if you had to go with him, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
It is interesting. You know, as a starter, his career record is 43-20.
Yes. And most of those are Rams wins.
Yeah.
He couldn't beat him. So, if you had to go with him with the way you're constructed now, it's not the end of the world.
I mean, I think we've all watched Jimmy Garoppolo enough. Even when he was in San Francisco, they were winning games, but it wasn't on the back of Jimmy Garoppolo. It was on the defense, amazing defense.
Yeah.
And even with the Raiders last year, it was horrendous.
No,
watch.
he was
so
bad.
awful
last year.
I think they were a mess.
But see, that's a terrible place to plug somebody in because it was a mess. It's
I don't
not
think you can
a fair measure.
Anybody
Devontae Adams was talking, and he was just like, "You can't let me have this guy throwing to me for the rest of the year."
But that system sucked.
It was.
I mean,
that's Devontae Adams. You go deep.
Yeah.
Devontae Adams will catch it.
Right.
Just throw it in the air. Devontae Adams will catch it, and he couldn't get it there.
But the franchise was a mess, and you said, "Here, go fix it."
However, Jimmy Garoppolo was a guy. His whole thing has always been, if he could throw the ball deep, he could be pretty good. He can't get the ball deep.
He does not throw the ball deep.
So how is he going to get it to Cooper Kupp? How is he going to get it to Puka
Well,
Nacua?
You don't go deep to those guys.
You don't go deep to
Everything
those guys.
is short.
It's all yak.
Yeah, it's all sure, but you have to go deep at times, especially in this league.
You have to take shots. And that one he missed to Devontae, I said, man, what were you guys doing in practice that week? It looked like you haven't seen each other for 3 days.
That's the quarterback.
To be that far, I don't think that. I think that was more of what was going on.
Yeah.
Didn't you fire McDaniels right after that?
Yeah, McDaniels was terrible.
Yeah, so it was never a fair test.
No.
I mean, I'm not saying Jimmy Garoppolo is great, but last year was not a fair test of Jimmy Garoppolo because that thing was a mess.
Sure. But either way, even when he was in San Francisco, the people in San Francisco, the Niners fans, didn't like him. Like, he can't throw the ball. He has no ability to throw the ball further than 10 yards down the field, and he's not good at it.
He's twice approached 4,000 yards passing.
He's not as bad as people think.
I've watched.
I know.
Him
I think you have
I have
post-traumatic stress syndrome.
Really bad taste in my mouth for Jimmy Garoppolo.
Right.
He was absolutely horrendous.
Did you hear his recent quote? He said, "This is the first place I've been where they let me be me."
They let me be me.
I thought that was interesting.
What does that mean?
I mean, you got to be the franchise guy. You can't do X, Y, and Z. You can't be yourself. Jimmy likes to do this. Well, I don't want you to do that because that is a bad image. So don't do that.
What's Jimmy?
I don't know. I'm just saying that. Remember when the owner of the Panthers told Cam Newton no tattoos?
Right.
I will draft you if you promise to.
But what's Jimmy going to do with his
I don't know.
leash on?
Maybe he just didn't like being the franchise guy out in front. He just wants to be a guy. I want to have fun. I want to do stupid stuff. You can't do that as a franchise quarterback.
But maybe it's also on the coaches. Like I was telling Mace that it's also a testament to McVay and his coaching staff to make him feel that way.
Right.
That he can be that guy. You know, just a guy.
And McVay, I mean, the Baker Mayfield thing, bam. The Carson Wentz thing, bam.
Well, backup quarterbacks get to practice, shower, and go home. Franchise guys don't.
Can you call Baker Mayfield a McVay thing? He came in off of a plane and just played, and he played. It had nothing to do with McVay in that point.
The word was he absorbed a whole bunch of the system in a short period of time.
He became
that
head
was
coach.
Kevin O'Connell.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
right.
that was incredible.
But that was only 2 days.
But it was incredible to download that much info and to make him credible. Sure. That was incredible. Yeah, that was a great coaching job.
Yeah, he should have lost that game to the Raiders.
Right.
Completely blew. That was all the Raiders' fault.
And then Wentz last year in that game was excellent.
Didn't he look good?
Yeah, he did. He ran the ball like 9 times.
Yeah,
How was he throwing the ball?
He threw it okay. He was better than he was in Indy.
We won.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all you have to say. You did win.
We won, which is the most important thing.
I have one question. You want to go back up Mahomes instead of Stafford? Who has a better chance of?
Oh, you mean Wentz?
Wentz. Why would you go back up Mahomes?
Yeah, that's a very good question.
See the field.
I almost thought it was a money thing. Did Wentz cost more money than Garoppolo?
It had to. Yeah, had to. Because the way he looked and the way he came up. But it's just funny. Like
although Wentz couldn't even get a job last year.
Nobody wanted him. But you have more of a chance to play here than there. You're never going to play in Kansas City. Never going to happen.
Good place to be. Have a chance to win a World Series. Oh, Super Bowl, because that's what
this
they do
is true.
there.
Yep, this is true.
Get the ring.
Right. Coming up next for you, I've been promising this for 3 hours. The sound from Sean McVay during the game on Saturday, which is very entertaining. And that's coming up next for you. Then we got Game of Games, Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The LA Kings have a new home.
Hear the excitement of Kings hockey this season.
This fall, 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app is your home for every moment of the Los Angeles Kings.
Hear the excitement of Kings hockey this season in only one place. Easy to access, easy to find, easy to enjoy every Kings game and your favorite Kings podcasts.
710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app.
Hey, what up? It's Matt Barnes here. If you're looking for the best possible results after an accident, call my guy, Uncle Artie, at Pernia Law.
For me, it's about getting the top result and the top value for your claim. Even if you didn't have insurance during the accident, Uncle Artie will still help you. I'm sure a lot of you out there got turned back from attorneys when you said, I don't have insurance. Well, guess what? Uncle Artie can still help you. It does not matter. Give us a call. You have nothing to lose. We take the case on a contingency. You don't pay up front.
Uncle Artie's not just my friend, but he's your uncle in the business. Artie Pernia is a seasoned personal injury attorney who works with you so you receive the best possible compensation for your case. Let Uncle Artie and the Pernia Law family provide peace of mind so you can focus on your recovery.
Trust us, trust Uncle.
When you're looking for the best possible results after an accident, call my guy, Uncle Artie, at Pernia Law, 844-DIAL-UNC. That's 844-DIAL-UNC.
Hey, everybody, it's Cappy here, and I want to talk to you about Prize Picks. You know, you can win up to 100 times your money on Prize Picks with as little as 4 correct picks. Imagine turning $10 into $1,000, and signing up today is going to get you $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Listen to these plays. Caleb Williams passing yards gets you 1 win on Prize Picks every week in September. That's it. So is Caleb Williams going to pass for more than a yard? I think so. And that's all it's going to take. Every weekend in September, 4 weeks of free W's. Don't miss the deal on Prize Picks, because when it's gone in September, it's over. Prize Picks is the best way to win real money this football season. Download the Prize Picks app. Use my code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y. Download Prize Picks. Use the code CAPPY, and they're going to match your first deposit 100% up to $100. Let's all win together on Prize Picks.
Texting enrolls you in recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Leaving for the gym so early?
I'm ready to go.
Since you started taking Nugenix Total T, you've been acting like when we met in our 20s.
I feel like myself again. Lower testosterone after turning 40 slowed me down. Nugenix Total T has been a game changer for me.
What is it about Nugenix Total T that's different?
It's a key ingredient called Tesnor. It boosts free and total testosterone to help you get back the drive and energy from your youth. Total T is backed by 5 clinical studies.
I've seen the huge difference it's made for you in the gym, at work, and in the bedroom.
I'm so glad I sent them a text for my complimentary bottle. Text HATCH to 42424 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T. Nugenix is the #1 selling testosterone boosting brand at GNC and Walmart. Do it now, and we'll also send you a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever. Absolutely free. Text HATCH to 42424. That's HATCH to 42424. Products and statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or illness.
And it is Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN, the OGs of LA Sports Radio. We're here each weekday, 1 to 4 p.m. for your afternoon. Sandwich between Travis and Sliwa and Sonato and Cap. Mason and Ireland continues now.
What y'all trying to do? So I was just tomorrow night, the brand new Intuit Dome.
Yeah.
Bruno Mars.
Tomorrow night it opens.
Yeah, tomorrow night.
Lots of toilets.
Fantastic show.
If you need to go to the bathroom, they have
They
plenty
have
of
so
toilets.
many toilets. So many toilets.
They have a lot of toilets.
Yeah,
Do
a
they
lot
really?
of toilets. Oh, yeah.
That was this whole thing.
Yeah.
Steve Ballmer.
Yeah.
We have salivating. Toilets. I like it.
Yeah, tomorrow night, I'm excited for that. I'm excited to see the building.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, for example, when they do a concert at SoFi, the acts don't do anything on the what do they call
The screen.
it? The Infinity Board.
Infinity Board, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They don't do it. So I don't know if Bruno Mars has a show going on the ring or the dome light that they've got, the dome screen. But I'm super excited to see what it looks like in there.
Why would you perform in SoFi and not use that ring?
Because you've got to program an entire show through the ring.
I thought that was the whole appeal of having a concert at SoFi. You'd have the ring.
I mean, I went last year. I went to Taylor Swift, Beyonce, and Pink, and none of them
Nothing.
used the ring.
Wow.
No,
It's
none of them
Infinity
used the
Board,
ring.
right? Is what they call it.
The Infinity Board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sitting in the? Are you going to sit in the wall?
No, I'm not going to sit in the
That's
wall.
funny.
No,
Yeah.
I'll see the wall.
You'll see the wall.
Yeah.
Seems like it's going to be pretty cool. Like, I mean, all things aside for the Clippers, the wall is a really good idea if they can get it to work.
I think it's a great idea. I also think the building is going to be spectacular.
Great.
It looks. Have you seen it from
Yeah,
the outside?
I've seen it from the outside. I've not been inside.
When I went to Cosm, I looked across and saw it. It looked phenomenal.
It's
massive.
It's massive. That's the
Massive.
thing. You drive by it, it's like you can't believe how tall it is.
Yeah. That whole area is totally built up now.
Yeah. And by the way, the Cosm, if you've not been to Cosm, wow. That's
Amazing.
Such an amazing place. Such an amazing
Everybody
place.
I talked to that saw the videos that I posted after I was at Cosm said, wait, those people aren't there?
So here's what I want to know. I thought it was like illegal to video the show because it would be some sort of copyright thing. But then people are sending videos anyway.
Oh, of us doing it?
No. People are sending video of watching the show.
Like me
you
doing it.
videoed
Like
the show.
Me, you thought it was illegal for you to video?
Well, yeah, I thought it felt like, I don't know, I didn't do it.
No, I think it was actually They want you, encourage. They want you to, and then tag Cosm. They want you to do it so that people see it and they want to go see it as well.
But
that was
fantastic.
the biggest thing that came from it for me was those people aren't actually there.
Right.
Because it was so cool, DeMarco. Have you ever heard what goes on there?
No.
At Cosm?
Okay,
No.
so it's this shared reality.
Oh, I have heard you guys talking about it.
Shared reality.
Yeah.
So Bergman and I both went to see the Cirque du Soleil show.
Oh, great show. Yeah.
And there are screens like everywhere.
Yeah, all in front of you, all the way up to the ceiling.
Below you, everywhere.
This is the water show, right?
Yeah, this is the water show.
Oh, my God.
And you literally, if you see it at Cosm, you feel like you're sitting on the side of the pool while all this stuff is going on.
Awesome.
You're in it. And they're going to do football there. I'm super excited about Cosm.
I'm looking at the wall now. That looks cool.
Oh, you're talking about the wall at Intuit.
Yes, that looks cool.
So this is what I'm going to show you this, DeMarco. This is what football is going to look like at Cosm.
This is... Let me see that.
Go ahead.
Okay.
So it looks like you're behind. Yeah. How cool is that? It looks like you're on the field.
On the field.
And then it'll change direction. So it looks like you're above on the 300s. You'll go down to like on the field again. It's really cool.
Why wasn't I born in the 90s?
It is cool.
Oh, my God, this is awesome.
It is cool. All right, so finally, the McVay sound.
Yes.
From Saturday. It only took like 3 days to get to it.
It's good. It's good.
Sean McVay from the sideline Saturday, Cowboys-Rams.
Tell you what, you guys were just talking about it. Come on, Trey. This is a, that was a 19-yard difference. And you got to be smart. You can't have that kind of stuff. They're calling a personal foul on us. It's good. These are good learning opportunities for us right there. Hey, what are you calling?
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness.
No,
defense, number 6.
No, he didn't.
15-yard penalty.
He's
We have to
getting
give the play.
stiff on him.
Foul.
Hey, I think when you see it, you'll see it differently. That's bad. I don't like that at all. All right.
And we're back.
You have bad luck, like I said.
No, wait, it's our fault?
That is your fault, Andrew Siciliano. No, you know what? I thought...
Yeah, I'm in agreement. I didn't see much there.
Yeah, I'm not so sure. What.
Right, Andrew is doing the play-by-play
That's
on that
so
broadcast.
funny.
So there's
With Mina
McVay,
Kimes?
who was
Yeah.
mic'd up there, with Mina Kimes.
So
and,
funny.
Now, you're down there all the time for Rams.
I
Does
see
McVay
it all the
talk
time.
a lot?
Oh, my God, does he talk?
Yeah?
Does he talk?
It's nonstop, right?
It's
just-
nonstop. He's
Is he
into
working
it.
the refs?
He's working the refs. He's talking to his guys. He's talking to everybody. He is all over the place. I mean, he is really, really in charge down there. So that does not shock me. That's funny.
You have that sound from Mason. Remember when he was talking
Yeah.
in the ear
I was
of
just saying
Yeah,
that
yeah.
quietly to Brian.
He just goes and goes and goes and goes.
Do you have that sound, Brian? There's a great clip of Matthew Stafford.
Is this when they're arguing?
Where,
He's like, he's
where
still
McVay
talking.
keeps talking?
Yes. Yeah.
Like, I got the play. I know
Yeah,
it.
I got the
Stop.
play.
It's
and
so
he's giving
funny.
him the play.
Yes.
But
So
at the
Sean is like talking towards Matthew. Matthew has his back turned, but they're arguing.
Yes.
Because he can hear it. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
But he seems like a guy that you just want to play for, right?
Oh, yeah.
No matter
Yeah,
what.
yeah.
Like, he's just a super smart guy, knows what he's doing.
But every now and then it's like, Coach, I got it. Stop.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, here it is. So McVay is calling a play in Stafford's helmet. Here we go.
Hey, speed left edge Jack. All right, it's going to be American Exchange. Can it, all right, with 3-jet rib, Z Browning. Oh, easy, listen. 13 duo attempt. Yeah, here it is. Woo! I got it. Please, stop. Yes, please stop. Oh my God, he's still going. Hey, he's still going. Hey, snatch this if you get him, right? I mean, he's still going. You're 1.5 yards from an edge split in the middle. I mean, this is unbelievable what I'm getting right now. Holy.
Oh
So
my
how
God.
much conversation is there in Matthew Stafford's helmet?
You just heard it. There's
Yeah.
a lot going on.
A lot going on,
This is my point about bringing in a guy now. You're going to have to learn all this stuff.
Yeah,
with a
that's too
coach
much.
that's not very patient. He's going off on Matthew right now.
So let me ask you this.
Imagine not being able to spit that back.
What was it like? How
Yeah.
did the helmet conversation go with Goff as opposed to Stafford? Because there was
Yeah.
always that thought with Goff that he was going to wait until 15 seconds to give him, that whole routine.
He's telling him defensive sets. Like, this is what's coming. Look at this. Look at that. So he's giving him tips, and then they shut the mic off.
Right.
Jared is going to be more calm. He's going to listen for the play and then spit it out. That's why you draft Jared Goff number 1 overall from Cal. He's a smart guy. Whatever you send in, he's going to give to the offense, and everyone's going to understand it.
But did McVay talk more to Goff or Stafford, or the same?
I think it's the same, but Jared is going to take the call and spit it. That's it. Matthew might question it or change it or, no, let's not do that. Pitchers do that when they shake off signals.
Yeah,
no, I don't want that.
And all
one.
that. Yeah,
right. And then they're going to argue. This is when they argue. I don't want that. Please stop calling that. But I'm going to keep calling that.
It doesn't go both ways, right? You can't talk back to McVay.
That's all he can do is turn his back to him.
Right.
But McVay will keep talking as you're trying to. You call the play, he'll keep talking.
Is there going to be a game this year where he's going to go, just stop, put his hand up, and enough.
No more. No, that would be a public display. Now you showed him up. Yeah, now it's bad. Right.
Like Travis Kelce did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whose game is it today?
Brian's game.
Oh, yes, Brian. Okay, speak up, Brian.
That's your turn to talk, Brian.
Did everybody forget? Okay, we're going to do Game of Games next. DeMarco's here for John. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
You never have to miss a moment of LA's mega sports station. Get the all-new ESPN LA app.
Just search ESPN LA in your App Store or Google Play.
Download, tap, and bam!
You got 710 ESPN in the palm of your hand.
Now is a great time to visit the Commerce Casino and Hotel, located 7 miles south of downtown LA, just off the 5 freeway. Come experience some of the best action that SoCal has to offer. There's always a seat at the table at LA's Commerce Casino, with the widest variety of poker and table games around, from easy baccarat, hold'em, 21st century blackjack, and many more. Commerce Casino is where the game reigns. Must be 21. Play responsibly. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit problemgambling.ca.gov.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today. 1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate your car today at carsforkids.org. Your car, running or not, can be picked up as soon as the next day. No title, no problem. Call 877-CARS-FOR-KIDS or go online at carsforkids.org to donate today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
Paid for by Cars for Kids.
Just as every point matters, every detail counts in our meticulously crafted vehicles. Experience luxury at the top of its game. Welcome to Cadillac of Beverly Hills, the #1 Cadillac dealer in the Western region for the 3rd year in a row. Come and check out the incredible selection of new and pre-owned vehicles today at our showroom, 8767 Wilshire Boulevard in Beverly Hills, and at CadillacBeverlyHills.com.
Progressive knows when you own a boat, life on land is a tough sell.
Come on down to Land, where you can do things like clean your gutters, pay tolls, and even get the wrong thing you ordered. We got it all. Potholes, people talking at the movies, and don't forget about flat tires when it's raining. It's Land.
Life on a boat is way more relaxing, so customize your coverage with Progressive, America's #1 boat insurer. And relax, knowing you got the coverage you need. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, #1 rating based on 2022 boat market share data from ratefilings.com.
Did you know your skin is the largest organ of your body? Huh? That's why you should shower with Old Spice Super Hydration Body Wash instead of plain old bar soap. Love your skin by super hydrating it with vitamin B3 and glorious notes of vanilla and shea. Did you know that my super hydrated skin is the second largest organ of my body? The first is my heart. Old Spice. Men have skin too. Old Spice Super Hydration Body Wash. 24/7 renewing moisture. With daily use.
710 ESPN.
And it is time for Game of Games on the #1 sports radio show in LA, Mason and Ireland.
Game of Games.
Game of Games presented by CallJacob.com.
Call Jacob.
Everyone loves a fighter, but in this town, winning matters, especially after an accident. So remember, anyone can fight, but CallJacob.com is here for you when you need a big win. After an accident, go to CallJacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. We got the jingle.
Call Jacob.
Thank you. Game of Games time. Take it away, Mace.
All right, here we go. It is Game of Games time, and it is Brian's game today. The players are me and Bergman and DeMarco and Laura.
Yeah.
And let's see, Brian, what kind of game? Greg, will you do the honors? Keep score? I hate keeping score.
I can do it.
Can we just say happy birthday to Rampage really quick?
Oh, it's birthday, Rampage.
Yeah, it's Rampage's birthday.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Wow. How did they decide Rampage's birthday?
I was just thinking that.
This is when he was born. I remember that.
Yeah, he was born.
Yeah.
Baby
The names.
Rampage.
Archie was up there. There were
Yeah?
a few names. Yeah.
Oh, and they named him
Rampage.
Rampage is an excellent
Great name.
Excellent name.
Yes.
Yeah, I got one, Bergman. All right, so Brian, what's the game?
All right, well, we got a Little League World Series game. Today is the opening day, Little League World Series. And a little shout-out, Mexico, the opening game through the fifth no-hitter.
No-hitter.
Fifth time in the Little League World Series, combined no-no. So shouts out.
Shouts out, Mexico. Let's go.
All right, here we go. Kick it off. 10 questions, multiple choice, and a couple true-false.
Okay.
All right, the Little League World Series is in the 10th anniversary of Monet Davis taking the mound, and having 14 Ks, 3 earned runs, and 8 innings pitched. How many girls have played in the Little League World Series in their 77-year history?
Okay.
More or less than 52?
52.
52. It's a random
So,
number.
Mace, you go first.
I will say more than 52.
Marco?
Less.
I'm going to say less. Laura?
I'm also going to say less.
It is less. Only 23.
Only 23.
Only-
How did
yeah,
you
I
come
didn't
up with the
think
number
that-
52?
I thought
That threw
I
me.
didn't want to.
That was the
77
whole point.
years.
Totally
you know?
threw me.
Yeah. Great story.
Okay.
All right, number 2 here. Which of these Rookie of the Year winners did not play in the Little League World Series?
Okay.
Cody Bellinger, Will Myers, or Jason Bay?
It's DeMarco.
One. Which
You're
of them?
saying,
Yeah, which
uh,
one
yeah,
of
which
them?
One of them.
One.
Give me the names
By
again.
the way, I don't know if you knew this, but one was not.
I'm just saying. What was give me the names
Juan
again?
was not. Juan was not.
Cody Bellinger, Will Myers, or Jason Bay? One of them.
I'll go
did not
Jason
play
Bay.
in the Little League World Series.
I'll go Jason Bay.
So, I know Belly was. I'm going to go with Will Myers. Laura?
I'm going to go with Bay.
Mace?
I'll say one. Give me Bay.
It is Will Myers.
Will Myers.
Yes,
Wow.
two for me.
All right, we got number 3. The U.S. has won the tournament 39 times. How many times has an international team won? 42, 38, or 32?
Who's up?
It's me. So it was 42.
42, 38, or 32?
So that has to be 38. Laura?
I think it is 38. I'm trying
Mace?
to do the math.
Yeah,
I know
trying to
for a
math.
fact it's 38.
And Marco?
38.
It is 38.
Yeah.
77 minus
70
doing
yeah,
math.
I was like,
Right.
do the
I
math.
did
The math
I
in
was
my
like,
head.
do the
I'm
math,
so
yeah.
good at
Pac
math.
12 math.
All right,
Excellent.
so
math.
right now it's Greg
Person.
3, DeMarco 2, Laura 2, Mace 1.
Okay.
All right, the Little League World Series has had a couple scandals. In 1975, the international teams were banned from competing due to allegations that Taiwan was using ineligible older players.
Okay.
How long did the international team ban last at the Little League World Series? The ban was lifted before the tournament started, lasted 1 year, or it lasted 4 years.
Laura?
Before the tournament started.
Mace.
Lifted did, I think, before the tournament started.
DeMarco.
1 year.
I'm with DeMarco, 1 year.
It is 1 year.
Yeah.
That sounds fair, right?
Yeah.
Bergman,
Yeah.
you've gotten all of them, right?
Yeah, 4 for me,
Yeah.
DeMarco 3, Laura 2, Mace
Blah,
1.
blah, blah.
Can't
Blah,
punish
blah,
the
blah,
kids.
blah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, which one of these countries has the most international titles? South Korea, Japan, or Taiwan?
Okay, that's
Oh,
Mace.
wow.
Taiwan.
DeMarco?
Japan.
I'm going Japan as well. Laura?
I'm going Japan as well.
It is Taiwan.
Taiwan.
I got that.
You got that
Wow.
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many are left?
5 left here.
Okay.
Which state has the most U.S. titles? California, Pennsylvania, or New York?
DeMarco.
I'm riding with Cali. I could care less.
Yeah, I'm going Cali
Yeah.
too. There's so
Cali,
many different
baby.
places all together.
Yeah, I'm going California
Cali.
also.
Laura? Yeah,
Cali, Cali.
It is California.
Yeah, you're damn right it is.
Look at that.
We're always in it.
All right, number 7 here. Who has the record for 6 straight championship game appearances? Is it Curacao, Taiwan, or the West region of the U.S.?
Ooh.
Oh. Okay.
It's me. I'm going to go... Ooh, it's either the West region or Curacao.
6 in a row, right?
6 in a row,
I'm going to go West region. Laura?
West region.
Mace?
God, I'm behind, right?
Yeah, you're behind, but by 2.
Do I have to go?
You don't have
I'm going to go West region.
DeMarco.
Curacao.
It was Taiwan.
Taiwan.
Oh.
Okay. Are there any Taiwanese major leaguers?
Sure there
There has to be,
are.
right? If,
Look it
if
up.
they're that good, right? Yeah.
But Little League doesn't translate always.
no.
But that's a great feeder system, though. Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Well, there are 3 left?
3 left here.
All right,
yeah.
then I got to go first the rest
All
of
right,
the way.
fact or fiction on this one? The U.S. has won every championship since 2018.
So I'm going to say that's fiction. DeMarco.
I'm going to say that's fact. I want it to be true.
Laura.
I'm going to go fact because I need to catch up.
And Mace.
I'm going to go fact because I need to catch up.
It is a fact.
Yeah!
Yes, sir.
DeMarco's tied it up. Everyone's won back. So everyone's alive. Greg 5,
Okay.
DeMarco 5, Laura 4, Mace 4.
You guys go first, and then we'll take a shot.
Yep.
Okay.
So there's 2 left.
2 left.
DeMarco goes first.
Who was the last international team to win in 2017? Is it Curacao, South Korea, or Japan?
Oh, wow. I'll go Curacao. That sounds about right.
I'm going to go with South Korea.
So we will have a winner.
No, there's one more after this.
Oh, there's one more after
Yeah.
this?
One more.
So there's a third one. Like, you don't have to go with one of us. You can. if you want.
I'm going to go Curacao.
And Laura?
What was the other one?
Japan.
Oh, no, I want a Curacao.
Should have gone Japan.
Oh, Japan.
It was
Okay.
there for everybody, right?
Well,
What did I say?
You said
I thought you
You
said
said
Japan.
South Korea.
You
South
said
Korea.
Oh, you did.
South Korea,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So
yeah.
still 5,
Still.
5, 4, 4.
Here we go.
Okay.
This
Okay,
is
I go
it.
first
All
on
right,
this
one more.
one.
in the
This
tiebreaker.
is for everything.
All right, Gary Sheffield participated in the 1980 Little League World Series. How did Gary and his team do? They were the runner-up, and Gary played catcher with a home run and 11 RBIs. They won the championship, and Gary was the star pitcher with 9 strikeouts.
Oh, so
those
it's
two
either
choices.
or.
What? Either
Either
or.
or. Oh.
Either he was the
So
catcher and
the
they lost,
catcher-
or a pitcher and they won.
Yes.
Wow.
1980 Little League World Series, Gary Sheffield.
I am going to go with catcher and the runner-up.
Now, you don't have to go different yet, DeMarco, because you're still tied.
Yeah, we're
but
tied. So you can go with me or go
I'm going to
against
go
me.
pitcher. I'll go the other
Okay,
option.
so we're going to have a winner.
Well, we're going to
gonna
have a
have a
thanks,
winner.
DeMarco.
We're all
Yeah,
out.
You guys are out.
Yeah,
So then
yeah.
it comes
Yeah,
down
it
to this.
doesn't matter.
Who wins?
It is Greg. They were the runners-up. He was the catcher.
2 in a row. 3
Wow.
now. So the score is Bergman 3, Brian 1, Kasim 1, Andy 1, DeMarco 1,
Should've
Pepe
went
1,
Japan.
Dang.
and DeAndre 1.
I didn't hear my name.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
You know you have mythical money on this month, too.
Oh, that's right.
Mason, I'm going to start
10,000
helping
mythical
you.
dollars.
you
It's
put-
okay. I have so much money, it doesn't really matter.
All right, let me get the tiebreaker here.
Okay,
for you.
tiebreaker
Sure,
it is.
sure.
How many players played in the Little League World Series have gone on to play in the MLB?
Okay.
Total number.
Oh, total
Good
number.
question.
Wow, that is a good question. I'm going to go where you know that one.
Okay. All right, no.
Okay.
1,300.
I feel like that's extremely high.
You think that's high?
really
I went
high.
really, really low.
Me
then.
too.
I said
Mine is-
33.
Yeah.
Well, what did you say?
I said 33, DeMarco.
I'll say 35.
Oh.
Oh, damn. I was high then, too. I was like 102.
So 1,300, do I win?
64.
Oh,
64. Actually, I think.
I'm close.
No,
would've been
so,
no, because he's less than 30.
yeah.
I only missed it
35.
by only missed it
Yay.
by 1,200.
Yeah.
That
I
wasn't
said
bad.
102.
72 years.
Missed it by 1,200.
We just talked about how it doesn't translate.
Yeah.
Hey,
You
I said how much?
72 years, right?
How many
77
millions?
years.
Yeah.
I said 135 mil for Simone Biles. It's okay.
Well,
Something like that.
Let me tell you something, DeMarco.
yeah.
I think you win. I think you've medaled as a fill-in host.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
medaled?
You've
Just from
medaled.
today,
Nice.
Yes, you have medaled.
Eh.
I think this is one of the best fill-in host performances we have ever had. We love your band. We're huge fans.
Asp is amazing.
I want to
Asp
know when I can go see some Asp.
Let's.
We'll make it happen. We'll
All
get the
right,
band back
good.
together.
You can
God
go to
has
Jumbo's
not
Clown
hit
Room
me
and
up.
get that if
Right.
you
Now,
want.
we have reached out to your
Yes.
I
lead
did
vocalist.
reach out
Oh, my God.
an hour ago. He
Sorry,
has not
Scott.
seen it. It just
Okay.
says sent.
Tomorrow,
it's
we
there.
could very well
Yeah.
have the actual recording of your original song.
I hope so.
Which
so
I
much.
think would be so amazing.
Great.
So
you need
amazing.
to reach out. Just
Yeah.
reach out to him
Yeah,
as well.
Scott.
Please do.
Touch
Scott,
base
just
with
reach
Scott.
out to Scott.
Oh my
See
God.
what you
Reach
get.
out to Scott.
I will.
See what you get.
I'll reach out to Scott.
40 years has been too long.
Does anybody have a drum kit to bring in?
He's going to bring his sticks.
I'll bring
bring your sticks.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Hey, let's do some super crosstalk.
ESPN AM 710 Los Angeles. KRDC AM 1110 Pasadena, Los Angeles.
K256CX 99.1 FM Pasadena, Los Angeles.
It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. Super Crosstalk.
Are we ready for Sedano and Cap to join Mason in Ireland?
Super Crosstalk begins.
Super Crosstalk, presented by Coors Light. Coors Light, made to chill.
It's time for Super Crosstalk.
La 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 la.
All right.
Wow.
All in.
Love it.
By the way, it was so good to hear you guys back on the air together yesterday. It's been a long summer without you.
I know.
I'm glad you're back.
And we had a slow. Thank you. I appreciate that. We had the slow rollout, as I told you.
Exactly.
Yes.
Last week was the soft opening.
Right, we actually did one day where DeMarco and Cappy were on the air, and I was on the phone driving from New York City to
right.
Connecticut.
I remember that. Yeah.
There was that show.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And I was on most of the show.
Yeah.
You were in traffic.
Yeah, even through traffic. Yeah, almost got hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then one full show.
Yep.
And then that was the soft launch.
Right. And this week you're here.
I'm off Friday.
Oh, you're off Friday.
Yeah, I was going to take every Friday off in August, but then we have the HPC event, so I want to be there for that.
Oh, that's right. The fantasy draft party.
Yeah. So
Nice.
I believe I counted 11 shows in August.
That's how many you're going to do?
Yeah.
You know what? It's Cappy.
It's unbelievable.
Weigh in.
Unbelievable?
Yeah,
I've got the vacation
It's
days.
unbelievable.
No,
It's unbelievable.
You of all people should not be saying it.
You think I'm judging? No.
No, we're all jealous. We're not like begrudging you.
Yeah. Take
We're
your
just-
vacation
We're
days.
just jealous of you. And by the way, I'm going to say something right now because
Yeah.
I don't like this. I don't like what's going on.
Like
here
what?
today.
What?
I don't like what you're doing with DeMarco today.
Meaning?
Yeah,
Wait, what?
I don't like what you're doing.
Really?
Yeah, DeMarco is my guy.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay?
you're
I thought you meant the
jealous.
band
I'm
name.
jealous.
Jealous.
I'm
You're
jealous.
jelly
DeMarco
right now.
is my guy.
Yeah.
All right. Listen, when DeMarco fills in with you, Mace.
Yeah.
Okay. He's just here just to fill in for a day or so
Okay.
on occasion. But DeMarco, when George is gone, 1 month with me and back with me on Friday.
Yeah.
When George is out.
We rocked
so
it.
I don't
It was
want
fun.
I don't want you acting like you and DeMarco are like a thing now.
We are
We're-
tight.
No, we're a thing.
We are tight, and
We
I'm
are-
going to loan them out to you on Friday.
No,
I
no,
did
no.
let-
I did not. He knows. He knows something that he doesn't.
Yeah,
know
I mean,
about. Yeah.
you're
I know, I heard
upset
about the
that,
band.
Oh,
You're
my God.
upset that
You're
we
damn right.
discovered his band.
And let me tell you something. You may have the band guy on tomorrow, but guess what I'm having on Friday?
What?
I'm having on the guy who was the president of the Dungeons and
Oh, my
Dragons Club
God.
because DeMarco
Cap.
was the vice president of the Dungeons and Dragons
Were
Club.
you a Dungeons and
I
Dragons
want the
guy?
president.
How-
Yeah, he
why,
was,
Why
yeah.
would you do that?
Because if he's going to get the band guy, I want the Dungeons and Dragons
Yeah.
guy.
It's-
We're
it's
actually
true.
going to have some asp on the show tomorrow.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're gonna
We
get some
are.
asp, are you?
Yeah.
Hey, now.
That's a band.
All right.
That's a band.
Why do you keep bringing this up, man?
Because it is so
Come on.
damn funny.
Way back in the
and
day.
tomorrow, by the way, we've reached out to his bandmate,
Yes.
the lead vocalist
the only
from his
musician. No, he's the guitarist.
band. Oh, the guitarist.
Yes.
And I think we may actually have the recording of the one song.
Wow.
If anybody
The one
has
original song.
What
that
Scott
year
has
was
it.
this?
This is like 1987.
Okay, and what are you on? The bass?
I'm
You
on the
drums?
drums.
The drums.
And
Yeah.
then we had a band, and then we went to separate high schools, and the band died.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Here's what's upsetting me. So I went to DeMarco's Wikipedia page, and it's got high school, college, NFL career, broadcasting. There should be a section for music.
No,
in there.
100%.
No.
Music. Drummer for the band Asp.
Right.
Yeah.
ASP.
ASP.
I hope there's no tape. I
Yeah.
really
Oh,
hope
God,
there's no
Scott.
tape.
Go, Scott.
Yeah, come on, Scott.
Please don't have a tape.
We're looking
Deliver.
at that guy. Now, what's the name of the guy who was the president of the Dungeons and Dragons Club?
Oh, what was his name? Was it Clinton?
Clinton.
It was Clinton.
Yates?
Yeah, not Clinton Yates. Big squarehead dude.
So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
were like little basement nerds doing Dungeons and Dragons?
Yes, I was with the Basement Nerds.
Wow.
It's hard
Yeah,
to
yeah.
believe because think about this.
You're
You
so
ready?
cool now.
Well, no,
Yeah.
forget about being cool now. Listen, Imagine this. Imagine being a Dungeons and Dragons vice president of your school's club.
Yeah.
But then when you show up at school the next day, you're wearing like these cargo shorts down to like below your knees.
Yep.
What were you wearing up top? Like
Oh,
a Letterman
are you
jacket
going
with
there
no
again?
shirt.
Wow.
No shirt.
No shirt and
right?
a Letterman jacket?
What was the worst haircut we've ever had, Day? Is that what? That's how it came out? I had a blonde mohawk.
And a blonde mohawk.
I had a blonde mohawk.
Can you imagine Big Bad DeMarco?
With a Letterman jacket,
like they
Bermuda
flew him
shorts.
in for football games.
Yes,
That was it,
right.
you know what I mean?
Yes.
But yet he's in the Dungeons and Dragons club.
There's not a single picture that exists because my mother wouldn't let it.
God, we've learned
Yeah.
so much about DeMarco.
I know. My
Today,
God. Horrible.
I feel like I didn't even know you
Let
until
me tell you
today.
something.
Look at that.
Let me tell you something. Let me just say this
I wish
right
I could take it back, Mace. I wish I could take it all back. Yeah.
Early leader in the clubhouse for fill-in host of the year.
Oh,
at
no
the
question.
Rose.
Yeah,
At the
no
Manny's.
question.
No offense to Momo.
No, we
I
love Momo. She's won it many
Let me tell you,
Yeah.
she's going to text you.
But let me tell you,
Yeah.
there should
Yeah.
be a rule that you can't win a fourth year.
Right.
in
No,
a
no,
row.
that's
You
not
don't
true.
think so?
No
Yeah.
rules.
Okay. They do. I think they do that somewhere, don't they?
You got to term out. You know,
You got to term out.
No, it's
Right.
not politics. It's an
It
award
is politics.
show.
Yeah, but DeMarco, I mean, especially today, and I didn't even know about the Dungeons and Dragons.
I wish
angle. I
you
mean, my
did
God.
know about
this
that.
man like
yeah,
I
I
know
wish
this
You
Do you
are
also know
never.
IT? Because you could have helped Cappy over the last 48 minutes while he was in the other room.
What
48
happened?
minutes.
What happened?
But he
doing?
got what he needed.
Yeah.
They
What'd
got
you
him
do?
back online. Now he's back in
Oh,
the
on the
portal, the
pod?
Disney portal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you got in the portal.
I wasn't able to gain access to the portal.
I had to help a little.
Yeah, it turns out I have like 2 employee ID numbers.
Of two perners.
Yeah, right.
You two perners,
Right, I'm a
double
double
perner.
perner guy.
Yeah.
Double
Yeah.
perner. Double perner.
Did you get double pay?
Well, I'm concerned about that, Mace, that they may come back to me and go, hey, because of those 2 perners, we actually have been paying you twice.
Yeah.
And that could, and listen, here's another thing. I was hoping I'd have like twice as many tickets to Disney.
No.
You know?
I've never been in the portal.
Really? Never?
Yeah, I've never been there.
Has Juan?
Juan goes in there all the
Oh,
time.
he does it for you.
He
Right.
does.
Okay.
He
All
does my perner
Right.
stuff.
Gotcha.
Oh, you almost cursed. That was close.
I almost got it.
That
I
was
almost
really
like,
close.
oh, we're good, we're good.
That was good.
Keep your finger on the button.
That was great.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the guy wanted to basically get into Cappy's computer. He needed remote access so he could do it himself.
Right.
And Cappy's like, "Sir, I don't understand what you're telling me. I'm trying to do it."
Because the guy's yelling at me.
So
the
I-
guy's like, look,
He's yelling at you?
He's scolding me on the other end of the phone.
You know what? I knew exactly how he felt.
Yeah,
I knew
bet.
exactly how he felt.
Yeah, it's like your 6 o'clock hour.
So I got it. No, 6 o'clock hour is loose.
I like the 6
6
o'clock
o'clock
hour.
hour is loose.
So it was the opposite of the 6
When
o'clock
I yell
hour.
at him.
Yeah, right.
So I
So like I said, Stetson Bennett was good.
Oh my
I mean, like,
God!
this guy
Don't
freaked
even
out on me.
start.
I rolled over.
Yeah.
In my chair. And I'm looking at, put him on, like, Cappy put him on speaker, and then I eventually give the guy the remote access he needs to get into Cappy's computer. Because Cappy couldn't figure out how to do
The
it.
thing is this: the guy's talking to me.
Yep.
Like as if I'm an IT PhD. Like
No,
he
he
is.
wasn't.
Yes, he was. He assumed that I knew.
You're saying he
everything.
didn't dumb it down for you?
Correct. That's exactly right. And he just kept.
And how
saying,
did I figure it out in 2 seconds when he said it?
Because you said you've had to deal with this in the past.
I have had to give them remote access to my computer, yes.
I'm like, sir, there is a red exclamation point, and then it tells me, grant
access.
right?
And then when he clicked it, there's a little thing that pops up that says remote access. It's one of those little slider things you touch with your mouse. He wouldn't do it.
Why did you not do it?
I don't know, man.
So I get in there and I'm like, Cappy, what are you doing, dude? It's right there. Just click. And
Do
then
the
immediately.
thing. Why would you not do the thing?
Because he doesn't know how to pay attention.
I was trying
God.
to do the thing. And you know what? Let me tell you what I'm worried about now. Now this is a guy who's going to now send me an email.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
About like, hey, I'm looking at you on your computer, and you better send me some Bitcoin, or I'm going to.
No, he's not.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
As soon as you log off,
No.
it logs him
Oh,
off.
Yeah.
really? You sure about that?
No, I
Yes.
think he sees everything
Right.
you look at on your computer.
He's gonna
be watching you.
Yeah, from now on,
Yes.
he has complete control
He's
of
got
your
your
computer.
phone, too.
He's going to turn your little camera
I'm
on.
putting a Band-Aid over
Yeah.
my camera on my phone.
Do
Right
you
now.
do you do that now?
No.
I hear you're supposed to.
You're supposed
Ireland
to.
does it.
He
Ireland
blocks
puts
the camera.
Ireland,
Yeah,
I
he
can
puts a
see
piece
Ireland.
of tape over the camera.
Whatever.
I've just never been afraid of cameras.
I don't care.
You
Yes.
don't care if they see, or you don't care.
I don't care.
You don't care. Okay.
I don't care either.
I actually want them to see.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh,
like
no.
like the stuff I'm doing, I'm like, check this out.
Right.
Oh, is that right?
Right.
Yeah.
If you're planning on taking video and trying to humiliate me,
I love
you're
it.
just going to make me proud.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not humiliated by that.
Yeah.
I'm proud.
But it was hilarious to watch him kind of unfold.
I bet.
Man.
I
It
bet.
was- we sat there, Lindsay and I, for about the 48 minutes.
He's
almost.
bad with technology and
Oh, my
bad with schedules.
Right.
Those two things.
Well, I'm unorganized,
You are
Yeah.
completely disorganized.
and I'm fearful of technology. I'll give you an example.
Okay.
I bought a new computer.
Okay. What kind?
I bought an Apple MacBook Pro.
That's what I have.
Okay?
MacBook Pro.
I
yeah.
bought a brand new one.
Okay.
I've got the latest and the greatest, the fastest, the whole thing.
Yep.
It sat in a box for 13 days. Because on day 14, I had 2 weeks. I had 2 weeks to decide if I was going to return it or not. So I sat on this computer for 13 days because I was like, I may return it. I may not return it. And then I said, but I know I'm not going to return it. So why don't you just open it up, turn it on, and set it up? And I was like, because it seems hard.
Seems hard. Yeah.
Yeah. And so now I finally, so let me just, you guys talk about being bad at technology.
Yes.
So George, while you were out last week and for the last 6 months, I was having a problem last week where I was broadcasting from south-south.
Yes.
And I have to take an Ethernet cable,
Yes.
plug it into this machine called a Comrex.
Yes.
And then the Ethernet cable goes into my router.
Yes.
And that's how I get on from south-south.
Yes.
When we do any remote,
Okay.
right? All of a sudden last week, I'm getting knocked off the air. Mace, remember?
right,
You-
I do remember this,
I'm getting knocked off the air. What's going on? I haven't changed anything. I don't know what's wrong. Well, it turns out I took the new computer
Yep.
out of the box.
Okay.
So now I've got computer A, which is shooting video of me so I can be on YouTube.
Yes, yes.
I've got computer B, which is surfing the internet and email and all this kind of
Right.
stuff. And now I added computer C. And on computer C, I had on the YouTube of the show so I could be in the live YouTube chat. Well, it turns out that by adding computer C,
Too much bandwidth.
it was eating up bandwidth, and that's why I was getting knocked off the air.
You were triple computing.
And Friday night, I got off the air, and I'm calling Cox Cable. What the hell? I didn't do anything, right? They sent me a new router.
Okay.
Because they thought my router may have been the problem.
Yes.
It wasn't my router.
It wasn't
was
a bad
me.
router, it was you.
It was
Yeah.
me
Yeah.
eating up too much bandwidth.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now I'm going double router. Double route.
Double router.
2 routers.
Yeah.
not
That's
one, but
hardcore,
2.
man.
Yeah.
That's hardcore.
I'm going one computer, just this router, and I'm going other computers.
How
the
many
other router.
computers do you have?
I have
You were running 3 computers
Three
at the same time.
computers.
I have 1 computer.
Yeah, me too. I'm the same way.
I don't have that many computers.
I don't have 3. No.
No.
2 at the most.
Yeah, I have a laptop and a desktop.
I'm kind of like a guy in a band who's got like keyboards all around him.
Oh, you're that guy.
Got
Yeah.
Keyboards with the right hand,
Synth.
keyboards with the left
Right.
hand,
Yeah.
and then I got keyboards in the middle. Plus, I got a mic where I can sing.
Double keyboards.
Right.
in the
Double
middle.
keyboards.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then-
The
yes.
double decker.
That guy.
That's crazy. I don't
Yeah.
know. You're a mess.
He is.
Yeah, you're just a mess.
Yes.
Just a mess.
You met your match, by the
Yeah.
way.
Wow.
With him on being a mess.
Yeah, no, I'm in
You
the-
seem organized.
I seem organized compared to him.
Yes.
And I'm not organized at all.
No,
Right.
But I will just say this. I have learned a little bit about organization from you, Mace, where you have delegated to Juan, okay? And I haven't delegated to Rachel.
Yep.
Rachel has taken from me.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
She's like, I got
I
this.
do this.
Well,
Yeah.
she should be running the show.
She is running the show.
Yeah.
She is running the show.
Yeah. I've said it at the Mandy Award. Juan is the CEO of Steve Mason Inc. If it wasn't for Juan, I wouldn't still be here.
Where would you be?
Oh, I'd have lost it a long time ago. Yeah, no, he keeps everything on the rails for me.
He does. doesn't
Now,
he?
does Rachel do that for you?
Big time.
Yeah.
Oh, big time. She's going to be so happy when I tell her that she can go back into the Disney portal now.
Oh,
She's going to be so happy.
Does she know which Perner now?
She doesn't know which Perner.
You
but I'm
got to
gonna
give her the Perner
I'm gonna tell her
information.
Tell her the right
I'm
Perner.
going to tell her
Yeah,
new Perner.
Yeah.
Because his old Perner had him retired.
Yeah.
Oh, is that right?
They had
Yeah.
me as retired.
Nice.
I go, no, that's my colleague, Steve Mason.
Yeah, right. Now, does Kelly run the show at your house, or do you run the show?
Different shows. We run different shows.
Which
like
shows?
I run things like anything technology.
Yeah.
That's under my wing.
Okay.
Anything like household related, like something needs to be fixed, she'll handle that.
Yeah,
stuff.
right.
Yeah.
That makes
How
sense.
about you, DeMarco?
And all roads lead to me.
They do?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, is that
yes.
right?
Oh, yeah. Sometimes from in front, sometimes from lead from behind. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It can't be my idea sometimes. You know how that works, right?
Oh, yeah, I do.
It
Yeah,
can't
I
be
do.
all my idea, but it is really my idea.
I always know it's never my idea.
I've met DeMarco's lovely wife.
Yes.
Right.
It can't be my idea.
Right.
But it is my idea.
Yeah.
So I have to be
So
crafty.
you're working.
You know what I mean?
You're working the raft is what you're doing.
Of course.
You have to say to your wife, "That's a great idea, babe."
So
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yes.
smart by you.
So we've got the big push-up thing coming up. I've got bad news.
You can't do it?
Oh wait, you've got a
We did 'em yesterday.
shoulder injury.
Rotator cuff.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Come
rotator
on.
cuff. No, look, I'm all taped up.
What's the deal?
Did
I
you
got the
feel
rock
it on
tape
the
thing going
the plank? Did you feel that?
You know what? It crunches in there, but it wasn't
Okay.
terrible. What's terrible is
over
this
the top.
kind of
Okay.
action.
So do this. Put your arm out.
Yep.
And go like this.
Okay.
That will help your rotator cuff. Like
Hear
it's
that?
almost like
Does
a
that
stretch.
hurt?
George,
Oh yeah,
like
no,
a,
it
he's
does.
like
No,
a
that
physical
feels
therapist.
good.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that feels good.
He's like a
Keep
PT.
doing this.
What hurts is when I do this.
Yeah, but this will help you. This is
There
like
you
a
go.
good stretch.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Now,
I'll do
DeMarco,
that.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
This morning.
No, I'm not doing 5-minute planks.
Okay.
No.
This morning when you texted me at 4:55 a.m.
Was it 4:55?
I don't know, and told
Okay.
me to get my ass out of bed.
You dang right.
And get rolling for the day.
Yes.
You shot a video of your feet.
Yes.
And told us that today is No Sock Wednesday.
No sock Wednesday.
What does that even
Yeah,
mean?
explain.
You just don't wear socks.
And why?
Put the shoes on and go.
Who
Tuesday
originated this
Tuesday
concept?
is Tote the Rock Tuesday when we carry the kettlebell. Wednesday
Okay.
is No Sock Wednesday.
No
But
sock
why?
Found
Wednesday.
out the little walking crew. I have a little walking crew. It's two older ladies and two guys.
Yep.
One of the guys lost his dog and the other one broke his ankle.
Oh, jeez.
I'm like, where have they been? Oh, he broke his ankle. The other guy lost his dog, and it's just sad. Early in the
Oh,
morning.
terrible.
So,
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So-
it's a rough way to
terrible
start.
news.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's No Sock Wednesday. We just walk with no socks. That's
What's
what we
the-
do.
what's
makes your
Thursday?
That makes your shoes stink.
It does. It's horrible. I have to keep my shoes outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you fake it and do like really low socks that
Yeah,
nobody
low
can
socks.
see?
I don't want to
Nobody
be
will
that
know.
guy
with your
See?
with your shoes.
I don't want to be that dude and like jinx it for
What's
the rest
Thursday?
of the group.
It's like Thirsty Thursday.
Nope, Thursday is just Thursday, but No Sock Wednesday is what we do. We
No
all
sock
point
Wednesday.
down.
I
Yeah.
don't even get these emails.
No,
I don't
they're
even.
not
You wanna
emails,
be
they're
on?
text.
I don't get these text messages. I'm not included
Do you-
in the fun group of people who
I don't
walk.
know. What's your morning schedule? You're up early.
Not that early.
Not that early?
No, I mean I'll see him.
He's
when
up way
I'll
later
see
than
him
me.
when I wake up at 9.
Okay, we'll
yeah.
put you on.
Yeah,
Okay,
put me
yeah.
on.
By 9,
I'm like
he's-
I'm like a 7 o'clock riser.
Yeah. It's just a check-in. Check it. Let show us what you're
I'm
doing.
truly an 8:30 riser.
Okay.
Okay.
That's truly
That's not
what
terrible.
I am. No, it's not
No,
the
that's
worst in the
embarrassing.
world.
When do you
No, it's
work out?
horrible.
What time do you work out?
I'll go from here to the gym.
Oh, you leave
I
here
work out
after
after
the
the
show.
show.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That way I can listen to
See,
the
I-
6 o'clock hour. Shadon.
6 o'clock hours loose.
It is. It is. I
It is
love
loose.
that
Today it'll be
6
even
o'clock
looser
hour.
because we're off at 6:38.
Oh, are you?
Oh, yeah, so it'll be
Looser.
super loose.
Yeah.
Because we'll be like looking at that 6:38 clock. Like
Now, are
we're
you
just-
excited for the time shift?
Oh my God, yeah.
Yes, excited. But George brought up a good point yesterday, and I give credit where credit is due. And George, I thought, was going to force his will on Chris yesterday, where we don't start this new time
Until September 9th.
September 9th.
Right.
When in actuality, we could have started it now.
We could have started this week.
Right. But instead, why aren't we starting it the Tuesday after Labor Day? Or is it Memorial Day?
Didn't
Which
they
one?
Labor
time
Day.
it to start the football season?
That's what
Yeah,
it
well,
was.
why couldn't we have
Okay.
just done it the day after?
Well, he's like, well, it's not a Monday. And I'm like, everybody knows Tuesday after Labor Day, people are back to work.
Right.
It's true. So we're not doing it the Tuesday after Labor Day?
No, it's
No,
the next
following
week.
Monday.
The following Monday?
9th.
Let's just do it anyway.
Well, you know what
We
should have
should.
done?
We should
You
just
guys
do
go
it.
to 3.
We'll go
We'll
to
be here at
3, you
3.
be
We'll go
at
to
3.
6.
Exactly.
The other
Laura's
thing is-
not having
We're
any
in
of that.
charge.
No, but here's
We're
the
in
thing.
charge here.
Oh, you are.
Yeah, but wait, we could have done this like 2
It's
weeks
just like
ago.
a mutiny. It's
Yeah.
a coup d'etat.
Because with the summer,
It's a coup.
you know what's going to happen? Here's what's going to happen. September 9th, is that the date?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen that day.
Yeah.
And then before you know it, when do we switch the clocks to where it gets darker?
November.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
See, I'd like to have like the summer to be off at
We
6
didn't get any
rather
summer
than
love.
7.
Yeah.
Some 11.
No, it's an interesting question.
Well, and for me, it could not be better because, as Cappy knows, on Thursdays and Fridays when I'm doing college on the East Coast,
Yeah.
I was doing
Oh, that
shows till
helps.
10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
So at least at 9, I have a fighting chance to grab dinner after
Right,
the
right.
show.
Which way do we go in November? Which way are we going?
We go back.
Fall back.
So that's horrible for us.
Yeah, it
as
gets
parents.
darker later.
It's bad. It
Oh,
gets darker.
Gosh, I'm not ready.
Darker
Okay.
earlier.
Darker earlier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
You know what the worst is that when George is going to be doing college football this year, what day will you leave? Will you
Thursdays mostly.
Okay, so he'll leave on Thursday. Then he'll fly cross country. Then he'll know that he has to get to a radio studio.
Yep.
But the entire time, I'm guessing that while you're on the plane, you're doing your research.
Yeah,
for
I'm
the game.
prepping for 5 hours. Yeah.
Right. So then when we get on the air and we're like, hey, let's talk about the Rams, he's like, so did you see what's going on with Boston College?
That's not true.
But see, I like that because I'm a big Eagles fan, so I want to know what BC's
Bill
up to.
O'Brien is the head coach
Bill
now. Did
O'Brien,
you know that?
exactly.
I'm more
yeah.
of a Hokies guy. So
You're
when
a
he does
Hokies
the
guy?
VTech guy.
Well, actually, if anything, he shouldn't be such a schmuck because we talk a lot of Pitt. Actually,
Yeah, well, there's I am an ACC fan.
Yes.
So I do get the benefit.
I've actually given him shout out to I called him a Pitt great once on a
Called me
broadcast.
Pitt great. He goes, my what did he say? My friend Pitt legend Scott Kaplan.
Yeah, Pitt legend. That's what I said. Legend. Scott Kaplan.
And the best part of it is I'll say to him, I go, hey, do me a favor. Shout me out here a little bit because all my friends are watching the game right now. And then he'll say, Pitt legend Scott Kaplan won't be happy with that. And then they'll all start texting me, Pitt legend? Who the hell are you?
Heck yeah.
The announcer just called you the Pitt legend.
2 bonus minutes there. Me and DeMarco tomorrow at 1.
We have Jeff Passan coming up.